Hello everyone, and welcome to the Mega Man 2 Randomizer 2026 Proto Challenge. I am so excited to be here today. Hopefully everyone's having a lovely morning, evening, and everything in between today. So, here's what we're doing today. This Proto Challenge is going to be basically, a rookie show-off, a rookie showcase. New runners, no veterans, people new to the randomizer scene. We are ready to rock and roll with this. It's going to be great to see some of these new runners hang out and try out the randomizer. We're going to be having fun all weekend here. So, first race today, we have Sir Link-A-Lot versus Big Otas, and they are getting ready to run. It looks like the seeds are all ready, and we are going to be getting this kicked off in just a few seconds here. But I'm excited to see these new runners because, honestly, you could be looking at some future champions today and over the weekend. So, speaking of champions, my name is Aerospecies, and I am the undisputed Mega Man 2 Intercontinental Champion. I will be your MC for the event here alongside Charlie Boy, one of our perennial tournament champions as well, multi-time tournament champions. And let's get this thing kicked off, folks! Alright, so Big Otas heading out to Airman first, with Sir Link-A-Lot going to Flashman stage. Let's get ready for some awesome randomizer action today. Oh, Big Otas already taking a quick death with some difficult things. A bird flying through the sky took him right out. While we've got Sir Link-A-Lot making his way through the first screen of Flashman pretty easily. But frogs and birds, not great in Airman stage. As you can see on Sir Link-A-Lot's stage here, he noticed that the crushers there are not Buster immune like they are in the vanilla game, so making his way quickly, he's going to be seeing the first boss of the game. As Big Otas tries again, he's going to go down to Quick Man. Alright, who is the first boss of the tournament? It's gonna be Woodman. He's got a standard attack pattern, but he is a high jumping boy. And it does look like he is Buster weak, so hopefully Sir Link-A-Lot can get some damage on him before the Leaf Shield, wins the war of attrition, and he does. As Big Otas is making his way to the first laser section with seemingly no problems. See how he handles this.
What's up, everybody? I'm here. You guys missed me? What's going on, Ari? How's it going?
Oh, it's going good so far, man. It's going good. I'm glad to see you. Just watching these runners in their beginning stages here.
Yes, sir. And if you guys are not familiar with me, my name is Charlie Boy. I am the tournament organizer of this event, the Proto Challenge event. We've got Sir Link-A-Lot and Big Otas, or Otis? Yeah. For our Group A match here. Our other Group A match, we actually had to move back to Group B, would be Papa Tate 7 and Slacker. Hopefully those guys, Slacker was here, but Papa Tate needed some extra time, I believe, so we'll give him that, and hopefully he'll be able to make it. If not, that's okay, he'll move on. But regardless, focusing on the match here, Sir Link-A-Lot in Wood Stage, Big Otis in Flash Stage now.
Yeah, Otis knocking down his first one. He had a Metal Man at the end of Quick Stage here. Sir Link-a-Lot's already got, I believe it was Woodman down at the end of Flash Stage. But no items to be found yet for these two. As Sir Link-a-Lot is coming up against their second boss, who is it going to be? Heat Man! Oh no, but that force is gonna start on fire. Finding a decent weakness in Air Shooter against Heat Man here. And gets item 1 for their trouble.
Very nice. Yeah, third stage for Sir Link-a-Lot, Airman stage. Airman can give a quite a bit of trouble sometimes, depending on the enemy set here. It does look like Sir Link-a-Lot has item 1 to deal with some of these issues, so that is good news. That is good news.
I believe, if I'm seeing this correctly, there might be some enemy discrepancies between Sir Link-a-Lot and Big Otis. Because I saw them go into Airman stage earlier, and they were dealing with some tin cans, whereas there are none on Sir Link-a-Lot's. So maybe we need to look into exactly what's going on with that.
I'm pretty sure I checked the seed. They should be on the same seed. I'll go ahead and make sure. I'll go double check now. So give me a minute. I'll check that out. But regardless, yeah, we do want our runners to have the same experience and run the same seeds, of course. So I'd hate to have them start over at the beginning of the event, but yeah, I'll go check that out and find out. Make sure.
I can kind of confirm now because Big Otis is fighting Heatman in Flashman stage, where Woodman was in Flash for Sir Link-a-Lot.
Well, I think we might need to just let them rock it out anyway. Regardless, I mean, the seed discrepancy, yeah, it does suck. I could have sworn, I know I checked that though, so I don't understand how they're on different seeds. Let me make sure once again.
Give us just a moment while we figure out exactly what's going on with the the seed discrepancy here, folks. But while we're going, we can kind of just, you know, hang out and experience some of these runners and see how they're handling their respective seeds right now. You know, Big Otis seems to be having some difficulties on Flash because of the enemy set that they were given. Because a lot of Buster Immune Joes is not fun for anybody. Sir Link-a-Lot using Time Stopper to get through their beam section here. But you got to be careful as a new runner, too, because Time Stopper does not function the same way as it does in vanilla. Sometimes it could be very quick and can't even help you through here, but it seems to be doing just fine for him. As Big Otis is making his way back into the Heatman fight, Sir Link-A-Lot is going to be fighting their next boss here. It's going to be Flashman. We got a fast Flash. He's running all over the place. Oh, and one hit away. Flash overtakes him, but starting with Buster here, Sir Link-A-Lot, I have full faith they're going to be able to get through this. As Big Otis goes through and tries to check out Airman stage once again.
Yeah, I have no idea what's happening with the seed because the hash, the flag, the cosmetics, they are exactly the same.
Could there be different versions of the randomizer?
That is very possible. Let's see. Yeah, I did not check the rando versions. You could be correct. See, Big Otis is on the correct version. Let's see. Sir Link-A-Lot's using the newest version. That's what it is. You're right. Yeah. Big Otis is on the Proto Challenge practice build, which was the build that we're supposed to be using for the tournament. Sir Link-A-Lot did happen to get the newest build of 23. We're gonna have to just let it rock for this seed. I wouldn't feel fair if I restarted this match about 20 minutes in, or 10 minutes in type thing. These guys have already been running, so we're just gonna have to let it rock this time. But yeah, we're gonna have to pay more close attention to this for the next race for sure. Make sure they're on the exact same version number. What also threw me off is recently the randomizer has swapped to date versioning, but since we haven't had a release of which, the dates are coded as 000 dev build number this or that or whatever the case may be. So it's a lot of hit and miss. I mean, this randomizer is still in development. It's always being worked on. So yeah, that is the case, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, they are running random seeds, brand new to the players, and they're just running into different bosses and enemy sets and such like that, which is not ideal for a race, but you can still have a race. Okay.
Yeah, and you can, show off a little bit more of the randomizer, I guess. As we see Metal Man in Sir Link-A-Lot's Bubble Man stage here, finding a great weakness with Air Shooter. And getting item 2, they have their full item kit. As Big Otis is going to be taking on Flashman stage quite once again.
If the event wasn't such a time crunch type event, you know what I mean, then yeah, we'd have them rerun and restart and all that kind of such. But yeah, we have a pretty tight schedule to follow. I did my best to space out the schedule as much as possible with to show everybody and all that kind of thing, but and give breaks in between and all that. But yeah, I mean. Yeah, we're going to enjoy this race regardless. It's going to be some good Mega Man 2 rando action with some newer players, or new new to the rando at the very least, if not new to Mega Man or new to Mega Man 2. I'm not sure the history behind these guys completely. I believe Otis comes from perhaps SMB3 or Link to the Past community, rando community, and I'm not sure exactly which community Sir Link-a-Lot's coming from. Maybe Dragon Warrior? I'm not sure. And maybe these guys can tell you in a post-race interview. Maybe we'll ask them how they heard about it. But yeah, shortly after this race, we will be having Yadogami NL. This will be our Group B match. Yadogami NL versus Edge Tavalon. So hopefully everything starts on time, and we'll give Papa Tate 7 another chance to hopefully show up. I know he said he was going to be running late. He's got some things tying him up. So hopefully he'll be able to show up before us unfortunately having to move on the bracket if he doesn't. So yeah, and then Shindark Shadow is also in this tournament. He was our bye. He got a bye. There's 7 participants in this tournament, so he got our bye for the round. So he will be joining us in round 2.
Fantastic. As Sir Link-a-Lot makes short work of Bubble Man at the end of Heatman stage. Down to their final 2, Metal Man and Crash Man stage. Speaking of Metal Man, we have both of our runners in their respective Metal Man stages now. And yes, based on their name, I would make a heavy assumption that Sir Link-a-Lot maybe has some experience in Zelda as well.
He's never played it, no.
Yeah, you know what? You're probably right.
I'm sure he has. Yeah, I think now that you mention it, when I was cropping a stream, I did see some Zelda themes in there, like maybe Link to the Past and such. So, yeah, really cool stuff. But yeah, he's moving along. Unfortunately, Big Otis is going to take a game over here. Going to have to reset, but that does give him an opportunity, since he's in metal, to grab that E-Tank once again. And something unique to our randomizer is that our E-Tanks do carry over through continues, which they do not in vanilla. If you game over, your E-Tanks do not carry over. So that is unique to our randomizer, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's just one of the many quality of life adjustments that have been made in the coding of the randomizer. I know when we were dealing with some of the technical issues earlier, trying to figure out what was going on with the seeds, Sir Link-a-Lot went through Bubble Man. You can see that the underwater physics are no longer... well, I wouldn't say no longer physicking. Physicking? Yeah, but the lag underwater has been removed in the randomizer as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, underwater lag is also a checkable option, and for our tournaments, we do indeed check that box to have it off. We have some new additions for this season that you won't really see on display here, but you will definitely see in our main tournament on August 3rd. That being ice physics being randomized to a random Robot Master stage. That's thanks to Warm Cabin, one of our newest contributors on the dev team here for the community edition of the Mega Man 2 randomizer.
Yeah, I may have come across that randomly when we were doing our showcase race last week.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if he adds it to if eventually it makes its way into the Wily stages. Like, imagine icy dragon blocks jumping across to fight the dragon and having to deal with little short hops and such. Oh man, that'd be interesting to see.
I don't want to see it, but, you know, I'd like to watch other people experience it. Another functionality of the randomizer is random weapon behaviors, as well. As you can see on Sir Link-A-Lot's screen, he is using item 1 to get through these elevator sections in Crashman, and they are not moving vertically like you would see in the vanilla game.
Yeah, our item 1 is also randomized, like Art was saying there. So yeah, these are what we call stagnant item 1s, where they do not move. They do give you the platform, of course, but the verticality and the timing that they are on screen is both randomized attributes as far as item 1 goes. So they can disappear really fast, or they can stay longer than normal. Both of those things are options, and it's like in Sir Link-A-Lot's Seed, they are stagnant, and they stay a moderate amount of time, maybe somewhat close to normal.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you usually want to check early, because if you have a plan in mind, especially for like the main tournament where zips are going to be allowed, like you hate to try to set yourself up for a zip and then find out, oh well, hey, this doesn't work here, alright. And I've seen, myself included, many a times when the duration will cause someone to try to force it and they just end up wasting a lot of time.
Oh man, look at Otis. Otis has found a pretty good usage for this atomic fire here, just mowing through a bunch of these enemies on his bubble stage. Very nice.
Yeah, it's helped him through a couple of tougher bosses he was having a hard time dealing with as well. So at least, you know, in their version of the Seed, they found quite a good weapon to use. As we see Crashman in Crashman stage for Sir Link-A-Lot, taking him down handedly with the metal blades. And that is going to be it for 8 Robos on Sir Link-A-Lot's screen, just at 20 minutes and 50 seconds. And ladies and gentlemen, I would love to introduce you to the best eyebrows in video gaming over on Sir Link-A-Lot's screen. Look at them caterpillars go.
Yeah, best eyebrows in video games, which normally that is our audience cue for our interactive segment, where you guys can take a guess at the dragon at the end of the stage. What we like to do, there's a mecha dragon at the end of Wily 1 here. We like to guess the color and the weakness to the dragon. If the cosmetics are turned on, then we also guess the cosmetics, which in the Proto Challenge they are not. The boss cosmetics and the enemy cosmetics are not randomized for the Proto Challenge. But however, please join us in chat if you'd like, and take your best guesses at dragon colors. You will get a free high five if you win, or maybe even a hug.
I got some hugs.
Our species will give you a hug. I would go red metal, which is my legacy guess. Our species, what are you feeling here?
Oh, I'm gonna say we probably got a little Georgia peach colors, a little green, some peach, and let's see, bubble lead.
Very nice. I like it. Y'all let me know how the sound's going. I can't really hear it too well. I can bump up maybe the runner's volumes if that needs to be adjusted a bit, so you can hear the music. These music, the Quantum has done quite the job at adding a bunch of music to the randomizer, and big shout outs to LV Creed as well for helping him go through the motions there to get them all situated to where if they need to be like stage selects or boss themes or stage themes or whatever the case may be. And if you chose what is that? I wouldn't quite call that vanilla, but it is like a lime green. And weak to the Buster.
Oh, you always love to see that.
Yeah, no extra weapon. weapon energy spent here. Just buster him down. Very nice by Sir Linkalot. Moving along as Big Otis is doing his Clash climb right now. It looks like he still has Heat and Woodman stage to go as well. These guys do have an hour time limit, and at the end of the hour, if neither one of them has finished the seed, then we will determine a winner by whoever is furthest along. So yeah, there is a mercy kill rule in effect. However, Linkalot is pretty much trucking along pretty well, so we'll see if we need to call that rule or not. But currently, things looking pretty good for Sir Linkalot. Otis, but this is also a randomizer. Anything can happen. Otis finding his boss gate here. Let's see who he finds behind his Crash fight or Clashman fight. It's going to be Bubble Man. Let's see the behavior too. Not quite a Huggles. He's just regular behavior, just about. Although,
Buster Weak.
Yeah, Buster Weak. That color palette could have given him some trouble as it matched the background, but it worked out all right for him, and he's still got Heat and Woodman stage. So his boss order was pretty good. Pretty good boss order there.
As Sir Linkalot is going to be coming up against their Pico Pico, which looks to be relatively vanilla.
Yeah, but no vanilla weakness as Metal Blade tinks off of it as well. Oh, but he does find Bubble. There will be probably one thing that is a little stronger than the Bubble if he continues to search. And he finds a Lazy Leaf. There you go. That's the one you want.
Let's see if he lazes it up or just uses it regularly. You can also use this as an opportunity to figure out what the orientation of the Leaf Shield is as well, as it will, it could be randomized vertically and horizontally. You could hit down, it could go up, you can hit left, it could go right.
Yeah, and he's just cruising along here. He's pulling out speeds almost similar to what our veteran runners do. Maybe not quite as fast, but hey, pretty good for a. This man entered this tournament 2 days ago, so he hasn't had much practice at this.
Yeah, you know.
But you can, but vanilla Mega Man, how you say, speedrun tactics or strategies, they definitely apply here. So if he has any vanilla experience, he can pretty much bank on that to get him a ways. It goes far.
Also catching up with chat a little bit here, Command Post Gamma. Yes, that was in fact Bionic Commando, as we were just talking about all the crazy amounts of different music tracks that have been added thanks to Quantum and LB Creed and others. And Otis wisely using a E-Tank there to get himself through the Airman fight there. As we move on to Guts Tank.
It's definitely faster to take the E-Tank than take the death. That's for sure. Guts Tank coming through.
Evan, great luck. Oh, there it is.
An air shooter? I believe it is. Very nice.
Ooh.
You know, in retrospect, there's some things I could have done in the settings. There's one thing I missed that I wish I would have done, and that was the randomized menu letters. I would have kept those vanilla if I could redo the settings of the Proto Challenge, but we're not there. I
was gonna say hindsight is 20/20 in that, my friend.
Oh man, Big Otis running into one of the nastiest enemy sets, which we've actually talked in the devs with this is our first Proto challenge. We hope to have some more in the future. The answer here for these fan fiends, you can either use your item 1 or maybe item 2, use a platform to kind of help you get across the gap, or you can jump to the highest jump and pause buffer. That will be the answer here. That's one of the more rough enemy placements, and for future Proto challenges, hopefully we can remove some of these kind of situations from the enemy pool to kind of allow accessibility for newer players, because we definitely want you guys to get into this. It's a lot of fun.
Also, Sir Link-a-Lot taking a death on the elevator screens in Wily 4, one of the banes of all runners, not just rookies.
Oh, there we go. Otis has found out there's another option. You can damage boost on a different enemy. That's a good one. I like it.
He's getting through it. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. This is tough. I mean, you know, when some of my biggest fans decide to show up, like, they can definitely be toxic.
This guy. This guy. I like it.
Looks like he got through it. As long as he doesn't get sniped by one of these birds.
I do like how he adapted the situation. You know, it kind of took him a couple tries to kind of understand what was going on, but he found an answer, and yeah, very nice play by Otis. I like it. Meanwhile, Link-a-Lot makes it across the worst room in the game, arguably. That's the what do we call it? Anxiety Room 3, Wily 4 Room 3.
Yeah, that's certainly one of those phrases we like to use for Wily 4 is anxiety rooms, the great equalizer.
Spike Room of Doom.
Whatever you'll call it. We all hate it. And Link wisely checking the Metal Blade first to see if he needs to break down these walls. Luckily, the walls are Buster weak, so he can get a little bit of clearance here while he checks the weaknesses of Boo Beams, which is going to be bubble lead, so he is going to have to get down all of these walls due to the bubble lead behavior being quite limp. But yeah, that was actually a really nice pixel jump to get up on that platform too, so, you know, even though we say that he just joined the tournament 2 days ago, it seems like he is no slouch when it comes to Mega Man 2 in general, as he makes his way on to refights.
Oh yeah, Otis also finds the Buster Weak walls, so there are some similarities between the seeds. Like I said, they share the exact same hash, flags, and cosmetics. Unfortunately, they are different rando versions, which, yeah, that's an unfortunate thing that we did not catch.
We'll be discussing how to handle what we're going to be doing in terms of the people moving on in this race as well, because it was clear that Big Otis had a lot more difficult enemy set to get through in a lot of those early stages. I didn't even see who Sir Link-a-Lot killed first. Also, we got Zeromus theme for the refight themes from the end of Final Fantasy IV. Gotta love it. Making quick work of Quick Man, so to speak. Oh, Otis taking a death on Yoku blocks and having to take a game over. Oh no. You hate to see it, especially for, you know, a new player.
Oh yeah. I saw he was low on lives, and yeah, he does have quite a heat stage he's dealing with. Thankfully, he's got like a small hit enemy or a small damage enemy that he's using to be able to damage boost through this, and that is a pretty good. That's a pretty good strategy. Sir Link-a-Lot is also in his refights, fighting it up pretty well.
He's also retaining good memory of his weaknesses he found during the initial fights as well. Also, going counterclockwise, which is the correct way to go. So clearly he's definitely a strong contender. As he heads into his Wily Machine fight. It is not Buster immune, so he's going to have to do some weakness digging here. Finding Crash. Let's see if he tries to use the explosion. Does not look like he's going to, but that is okay. That is definitely a more advanced technique. Is it going to be weak? Yep. So the thing about the Wily Machine is if it is Buster weak, it will be Buster weak for both stages, but the weaknesses could be different between stages of the fight if it is not Buster. But it does look like Crash is going to do it for Sir Link-a-Lot on both. Oh boy! Alright. Just squeaks through. And on to the final fight. Yes, Tin Ram, I was just saying, it is the Final Fantasy IV final boss music for Zero Mus. Love it. Such a great refight theme to have. Alright, as Sir Link-a-Lot is going to be fighting this alien. Let's see what his weakness is. Doesn't look like Quick. Doesn't look like Bubble. Gonna check out Metal. There it is. Let's see if he can take him down in short order. Alright, and Sir Link-a-Lot winning this race with a official SRL time, or racetime.gg time, of 36 minutes and 47 seconds. GG's to Sir Link-a-Lot.
Hey, get your GG's in chat to Sir Link-a-Lot. Good stuff. Now, Ari showing his age, saying SRL time. I'll tell you what. But,
it's been a while since I've been on comms, folks. Sorry.
Yeah, we haven't used SRL in quite some time, but that's okay. I like it. Sir Link-a-Lot finishing. What was the time there?
36:47, which is not a bad time for even a veteran.
Yeah, very nice. GG's indeed. That's a sub 40. Gotta love it. We'll stick with Big Otis until the hour mark, which is here in about 15, roughly, what is that, 15 minutes? And I will take a back seat. We'll see if we can't get Sir Link-a-Lot in here to have a quick chat. Alrighty.
Alright, folks. So we're going to try to get Sir Link-A-Lot in here. It looks like Big Otis is going to forfeit right now. Just so he's just having too much trouble trying to get through that without item 2. And understandably so. Like, it was really tough. The version of the seed that he got was incredibly brutal, so... But GG's to him, like, you know, he saw some ingenuity there trying to get through some of that hard stuff. But we also have Sir Link-A-Lot joining us. Congratulations, nice race.
Thank you.
So, how did you feel about your first Mega Man 2 randomizer seed on the big stage?
I mean, I was definitely nervous. Mega Man 2 is definitely out. I mean, I've played it before, but it's definitely outside of my wheelhouse as far as like, okay, go fast against somebody else. It's my best time. When I installed it, because I joined on a whim and I installed it, and I'll do some practice seeds yesterday, and I installed a much older client to begin with. I didn't realize, I just grabbed the link off the most recent. That's not what I used today. Or on this race, but I grabbed the most recent, I guess the dev version of the link was what I was running on. But I didn't realize that we were running on a newer client, and I was playing on, I guess, hard mode on top of that, and I was not having a good time with my time. So when I found out, I'm like, oh, I'm pretty much making my life more difficult. So I was doing some more practices today. I'm like, oh, okay, this is a lot nicer than what it was to me last night. So.
Oh yeah, and as we were saying, like, you know, you did quite admirably. In fact, we could put you up against almost any of our veterans in the main tournament, and you'd be super competitive with the time and the way you played. So, great job.
Thank you.
Let's see if we can get Big Otis in here. Yeah, we're gonna suss out the discrepancies in the versions. Make sure everyone's running the same version than the one that we had prepped for the tournament here, so we don't have any of the those discrepancies in the future races today and tomorrow and throughout the rest.
Yeah. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Sir Link-A-Lot. You did win this race, but so what happened was you're actually on a newer version of the randomizer than what we have as the Proto Challenge build, right? The build we're using is Dev Build 18, and we actually noticed this a little bit kind of further into the race, about 10 to 15 minutes. So, I mean, there is a couple things that we could do. It looks like Otis is going to take the L, so you will advance. Okay, but just to be fair to him, since he ran into some really bad RNG, where your RNG was very favorable.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I hit anything bad on that one compared to some of the practices I had been doing.
Okay, so that's the case. So congratulations on your win. I don't mean to, by any means say, hey, it wasn't a fair race exactly or anything, because there were similar seeds, but he did run into one of the randomizer's nastier enemy sets and heat. So it was kind of like, it was fair, but it wasn't. But yeah, you did very well. Not to take away from you, and like me and RSPC were mentioning, like a sub 40 time, that's comparable to our main tournament runners. So I mean, you did really well. So big congrats to you. You will be moving on. In round 2, we'll start at 7 p.m. Is that Eastern Daylight Time? So hats off to you. We'll see you again, and your opponent will be Shin Dark Shadow. He had the bye in round 1. So yeah, big shout outs to you for the win. And yeah, once once we get that all lined up, yeah, we'll have you come and face against Shindark Shadow, but we will be catching up the other side of the bracket a little bit in the meantime. So yeah, go ahead and take your break and enjoy your win.
All right, sounds good.
GG's.
Thank you.
All right, and as we get set up here, we're going to be having our Group B races coming up here real quick, right? Next couple minutes?
Yeah, the official start time is here in about 7 minutes. However, our runners, I have not heard from Edge Tavalon. Or actually, sorry, I have heard from Edge Tavalon. I have not heard from Papa Tate, which this would be his last opportunity before Slacker will also be advancing to round 2. But I have heard from Edge Tavalon, and he said he's also running a little late for his, but he will be here. So in the meantime, we're just gonna kind of hang out. I think we might end up stopping the stream briefly, and we will return whenever we get whenever we have the match set up, and that should be maybe roughly 15 to 20 minutes, something like that.
Sounds good to me. So we will see you back here in about, roughly 15 to 20 minutes for the Group B race. And thanks to everybody who was able to join us for the first one. We should have all of the technical difficulties sorted out by that race as well, so we won't see any more discrepancies throughout the rest of the weekend here. So thank you for bearing with us, folks, and we will see you soon.
Thank you.
There we go. Alright, folks, we're here. We've done it.
And we are currently checking seed hashes, making sure that we don't have any discrepancies like we did in the first race here.
Indeed. And the flag has been dropped.
Yeah. So what are you most excited about out of this Proto challenge here, Sinister?
What I'm excited about right now is to see if these runners can can get through and figure out what's going to happen, because some of them might be tournament bound for the big tournament later this summer.
Oh yeah, and as we saw in that first race, they're doing pretty good so far.
Indeed. And right now, they're not going to be doing a whole lot of the zips, but when a few of them get ready for the tournaments, oh yeah, zipping is going to be a thing, and trust and believe. We've seen it many, many times. If you can zip, you can win.
Exactly. Alright, and here we go. You'll see Slacker starting off first. We're going to get the time synced up here pretty soon, as he is going to jump into Flashman right away. As Yatagami is going to go straight for Crash.
Don't know if I feel comfortable about that early play.
Yeah, we got some fat fiends, or fan fiends here. Some of the biggest fans showing up right at the beginning of the race, and some Buster, tanky shrimp as well. You hate to see it.
You really hate to see it, but the gear justices, unfortunately, are easy pickings. Slacker right now is going to go and try to sneak in here. Ooh, no good. We'll take a face full of aluminum.
Yeah, and those they do hurt. Let's say that.
And right now, this is a big deal here, because fan fiends have been showing up a lot, and ooh, no Buster weaknesses for the walls.
Yeah, Yatagami seems to be making it through the elevator section here pretty okay, despite having to deal with these fan fiends. But does see one of the peculiarities with them, because they will move you back and forth in the randomizer, because the coding in the game did not expect them to be on those sections. Let's see how he gets through that, as Slacker is coming up to our first boss of the race. Let's see who it is.
And unfortunately, Yada's gonna do it. What's the start? And gonna go shoot. Oh no, this Woodman's an Unga Bunga! Jump and immediately get the shield back up. And Slacker's getting absolutely toyed with.
Not Buster weak either, so.
Oh!
That's gonna be a tough one.
That's gonna get nasty. Slacker seeing one of a fan favorite on that one. The Unga Bunga. Unga Bunga. Wait, did I roll this? No, I did not. That's gonna be semifinals.
Oh, this is so tough start for both of these runners here, trying to get through these. Yatagami is definitely gonna just back out and try crash again later, because, oh boy.
Yeah, fan feeds are not looking pretty good, and right now Slacker is not beating this wood.
So, this is gonna be a tough start. I mean, if Slacker can somehow get through this Woodman, he will be ahead, but it looks like we might have these runners start off back on an even keel here and try different stages.
Yeah, because right now this wood is not giving them the time of day. Unga bunga-ing. And hop on his head. And right now, Yada's decided he's gonna take the GO. And Slacker does not beat his wood. And he will also take a GO.
But Yatagami continues on accident. Oh no!
Oh, you hate to see it.
That's gonna set him back a little bit, as Slacker is gonna go into Heatman and see if that stage has a little bit better in store for him.
He's gonna go into Heat, and Heat looking a little tame right now. But birds!
No,
birds and amphibians. Oh yeah, this is a bad combination. Let's see how Slacker deals with this one.
Yeah, these seeds aren't really making it easy for our rookies here.
Oh boy, this is something you would see in like round 2 in the big tournament.
Yeah, but hey, you know, Slacker makes it through there. It takes his time, and like sometimes that's just all you can do, especially when you don't have a toolkit to work with as you're going in your first stage. Surprised that they did not. I mean, Slacker did try to do Flashman, which is an easier stage to get through. Which now Yatagami's going to go in, and he's going to see that terrible wood at the end.
Yeah, he's about to get the bad news.
As we get the sync here now, finally, with the timing.
Yeah, right now we can't quite get Slacker's audio yet, so it might not be clean. Meanwhile, Slacker's gonna have to do this Heat the hard way.
But we'll never know. I mean, somehow Yatagami might push through that wood fight. Hopefully, I know he's not going to want to see it when he gets there, but Slacker still might have a little bit of challenges coming up because we don't know what the boss is at the end of Heat.
That is true.
Can't imagine it's going to be as bad as that would with Buster only, but
that is true. But he's still gotta make it through this. He's still gotta make it through this Heat stage. And wait a minute, yeah, Yada's gonna go for it. Yada gets his E-Tank.
Yes, that's gonna be huge. That is gonna be probably maybe the equalizer here.
That
as Slacker is making it through the Yoku blocks.
Ooh! Into the axes. You hate to see it. Right now, though, Slacker's gonna have to redo it, and Yada's gonna get this bad news for the Unga Bunga!
I just hope he doesn't take that E-Tank on this attempt. I think he starts fresh. He does use a pause buffer to try to get in there, though.
And get the bad news that is not a weak wood. That wood is strong.
It must be like rosewood or oak.
Birch, maybe. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
Oh!
Yeah! Oh, let's go! Let's go, Yato!
With the manipulation! Wow!
Yato with the manip! Oh ho ho! Yato with the cheat codes!
That's huge. That is.
That's gonna be absolutely glorious! And he strikes first with the turbo zip, and that is item 2! Oh!
Item 2 for his trouble.
Oh!
Folks. Alright, let's get that marked up here.
Oh, I got that. Oh, that is beautiful!
As he moves on to Metal Man. Wow, that is definitely a skill show-off there from Yatagami.
Oh, with that right there, that could be the game. That might be just a single must-play right there to be called the game.
Yeah, because, I mean, if he utilizes that item 2 properly, too, I mean, he can get through that elevator section way easier in Crash Man, too.
Speaking of Crash, we got a Crash
That's
Eddie.
it.
Oh, this Crash Man is definitely a spammer and a low hopper. Luckily, he does take some damage from the Buster, but right now it's a matter of whether or not he can outpace this Crash.
Get in there!
He's getting there! No good! And Slacker, oh, this is the problem. This is the problem. Slacker's gonna have to deal with that. More fan feeds.
You hate to see it, especially to such a young player.
Yeah. And right now, Yato is looking pretty good in Metal right now, and he's gonna right now he's a stage and a half currently. So
Yeah, and Yato is definitely showing off some vanilla Mega Man 2 skills here.
yeah, he's showing off a little bit of that Mega Man 2 vanilla avenue here.
Yeah,
Grabs
with the
two-
pause buffers to try to get through these sections here.
Indeed.
Speaking of, Yato actually took part in our showcase last week, where we had some veterans playing as well, and had a really good showing.
Yeah, I'm calling it right now. Yato is gonna be the rookie to beat this year. See it in Airman.
Oh, yeah, easy air, easy air.
Easy air.
GG easy airman.
All day, every day, twice on Sunday. And that's item 1! Oh my
Item
God!
1. Alright, well, he's off to the races now.
Going to quick next. And right now, that is a 2-stage disparity. 9 minutes in. And okay, it didn't even Shinyan time, I guess. Slacker's gonna have to go through this Yoku again. This time he's gonna, hopefully he can beat this Crash, but he's already behind the curve.
Also, for those viewers who are new to watching the randomizer, we did see one of the Airman boss peculiarities there. Because if you are standing on the conveyor belt fighting Airman in Metal Man stage, his air shooters actually go way slower than, like, you can almost basically make them go in slow motion.
That is true. And right now, Slacker's gonna go back and try this Yoku again. Meanwhile, Yato, get ready to go into the quick gauntlet. The beam gauntlet.
You gotta appreciate Slacker's dedication to getting it done, because I feel like when he took that game over, he's like, I absolutely could have won that fight. And I've been there a million times. I was like, I gotta go. I gotta prove it to myself that I can get this guy down.
Indeed, and ooh, Slacker with a little bit of that pause buffering as well. Not bad. Simultaneous gear gestures, and now, both are in here. Again, a 2 Robot Master disparity Yato has over Slack. Slacker is gonna about to go in and take on this Crash again. Let's see what's up behind the Quick Man door.
Yes, sir. Who do we have this time? Bubble Man.
Bubble Man. Okay, so fun fact about Bubble Man: if you can stay on the same on a level below him, you got it. But quick, that's now 2 down, 3 down for 3 down, and that is nada. And Slacker cannot win that fight yet. We go to air.
Yeah, he's going to come in with full health here. He's going to try to outpace him, like we were talking about before. It is a little difficult because of all of the sprite action going on. It's hard to tell where Crashman is. I mean, you could see that on the stream. It's even hard to see when you're actually playing.
Yeah, that sprite pollution is making the difference. And he does not win that one. And that's another GO. That's 3 Robot Masters now.
Yeah, he's gonna have to pack it up, try again. Try to do an easier one here in Bubble Man stage. It is one of the longest horizontal walking sections in the game, since we are not allowing zips. In fact, you cannot zip in the Proto Challenge build, because it'll force you right out of the wall.
That is true.
As Yato gets through the first screen of Airman here with, taking a little damage, but no worse for the wear.
Oh, Slacker does not get off that last falling platform. Take a trip into the Cranberry Falls.
Yeah, you hate to see it. The Yato's got some birds and some Lagphibians on this last screen, but, easily handled.
Birds and frogs. And more frogs from Slacker's side. And into Cranberry Lake. So cranberries in the falls, cranberries in the lake.
Better tomato juice. We'll see by the end of the stage whether or not it's sweet or savory.
Ooh, but the Joes and the Metroids are one-hit quitters. Shrimp, on the other hand, not so much.
Yeah, they're a little tanky. As we see Yato doing a quick man fight, he is Buster susceptible, so he's gonna make quick work of that one.
4 Robot Masters down, a 3.5 level disparity. And right now, he got some choices here. He gonna go into the wood.
As Lemonster in chat points out, Yato making great use of the pause buffer mechanic from Vanilla, which actually resets your falling velocity, can save you many, many times, and sometimes you absolutely just have to do it in the randomizer.
Indeed. And there we go, we got a Slacker on a Metal. We got a
Metal Man!
Metal Man about as weak as you can come.
Yeah, but he is a spammy boy.
He wins that one, though.
There we go. Slacker with his first Robot Master down.
And will not get rewarded with an item. So right now, Wood Crash would have the third one, the item 3, the whammy level. But right now, it looks like...
I think that was a wise choice from Slacker going into Metal Man here. He has the opportunity to get at least a free E-Tank.
We got chickens up. We got chickens in the treehouse.
He got tellied into the hole.
Oh my! Telly pile drive them. And Tellys are incredibly durable this seed.
Yeah, it looks like they got quite a bit of beef to them, so to speak.
Beefy!
Oh, Yato actually doing one of my favorite techniques there with the monkeys. Just cruising on under him, getting under the ladder. As Yato just found a common mistake, even among veterans, trying to set up that item 2 to get through this stage. Tried to pause buffer to avoid a hit, but item 2 disappears when you pause buffer. It is a
like
blessing
Rush.
and a curse.
It ain't like Rush.
No. Even though it is a Rush sprite, it looked like. As he goes on to Flashman, quite tanky, does find Leaf Shield as a strong weapon to use against him, but running out of power. He's just going to have to buster him down. Having to take an E-Tank there. As Slacker finds the Fan Fiends.
Ooh, there is no good way around this. Crash is sitting on item 3 today.
Yep. So we're not going to see any easy Crash climbs here, or at least vanilla Crash climbs. with item 1 and 2, we can see how inventive Yatagami gets with it.
Yeah, Yada is going to go through Bubble Man. Right now, it is a 6 Robot Master disparity. Yada beating Wood set the tempo here.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that decision-making in the randomizers that can make all the difference, because, like, you know, do you go for that E-Tank? Do you not go for that E-Tank? Which stages do you start with when you have the option to start with them? Because sometimes the stages will be hidden based on the rule set for the proper tournament.
Yeah, and honestly, coming from being a rookie, playing against pros, it is really tricky when you have to make a decision like that as a rookie. So I would definitely say that you got to remember, this is actually some trying times. Slacker not beating a robot, only getting Bubble Man down 17 minutes in, knowing that the time limit is an hour. It's gonna be rough, and Yato is by far gonna be the toughest rookie currently. Oh no!
Slacker, he did the toe touch. One of the most infamous ways to die on the beam section. Like, you think that you're off that ledge, so you start going back to the right. Didn't quite clear it by a pixel and ran right into the beam.
You hate to see it. Yato now getting down with 7. And he will now go into Crash. So Crash and Heat remains for Yato.
Yes, indeed.
So right now, going back into Crash right now, he has a very comfortable lead right now.
Yes, and he has the tool kit that he needs to be able to get through the section that held him up on the first attempt here. Even though, you know, there was a little bit of some technical difficulties, or not technical difficulties, mechanical difficulties with having to take a game over to get out of here and, you know, doing the continue instead of stage select, which has happened to everyone, I'm sure, at least once or twice.
Oh yeah, it happened to me a few times.
Yeah, I'd say even me.
Nobody's immune to that. Everybody makes mistakes.
As Slacker taking out this Bubble Man pretty handedly.
Tell you. And right now, we're on the second half of this climb. 2 to 6, 6 to 2 still currently, and Slacker's making a choice here. Gonna go into air.
It was a bold strategy, especially with how difficult this stage can be, especially if you don't have items to get through. But based on the enemy sets that we saw on Yato's, should be pretty easy as long as he takes his time. Just don't rush things. The second screen towards the end is a little bit tougher with the Lagphibians and the birds, but we'll see how he does.
Indeed.
As Yato's making quick work of his climb, going up the left side, trying to use some items to get a little bit extra
value,
vertical momentum.
And he's not gonna go after the extra life. Good call.
Yeah, whereas he, you know, considering his lead, he could easily get that, but you know, the runners don't know. They're in their own space, playing their own game, because you have no idea where your opponent's at, what mistakes they may or may not have made.
You're right. Here we go, Yada. Going against the Heat.
Heatman.
Heatman.
Wisely taking that E-Tank. He's gonna hunt for a better weapon, as it is not Buster Weak.
Ooh,
Oh, and he finds, what was that? Bubble?
Vanilla Bubble? Vanilla Bubble? Is this even randomized?
Right? Alright, and that is Crashman down for...
Oh, I'm wrong. Heatman actually has the third item. I'm wrong, I forgot. They didn't beat, Soccer didn't beat that Crash, so...
Yes.
So that means that he is sitting on that item 3. Right now, Yato is looking like if he plays carefully enough, he's looking at a 20-minute Wily, 24-minute Wily start.
Yeah, and for a rookie, that's incredible timing.
That is really, really good.
And I couldn't tell if, like, he got hit and manipulated that bird, or he did it intentionally, but, man, like, you know, if he did, that's huge for areas like that, to make it come from the left side of the screen instead of the right.
Indeed.
Alright. As Slacker coming up against his quick man fight, I'm sure he'll be happy with the ease of that fight.
And that would be Airman. Yep, you already got it. So right now, a green medal. So right now, Slacker struggled on this and gonna go back over here and I don't know, Slacker. This is gonna be where we get to see where the real problem is right now. We're looking at 4 Robot Masters right now, and unlike Yato, Slacker is gonna be without possibly that weapon weakness.
Yeah, and to respond to chat here, with Yato only getting his first robot 7 minutes in, does he think that he's behind? I mean, he has to. He has to, like, if you make those kind of mistakes, you have to just assume that, you know, you just have to make up for it. The biggest thing for a player in that instance is just not get tilted, just keep your pace, keep going. As he gets his final Robot Master down, speaking of, and I would like to welcome you all back to the best eyebrows in video gaming.
And welcome to Name That Dragon! Unfortunately, since cosmetics are disabled, I only need a color and a weakness. Get them both and you get some E-points, not to be confused with E-tanks. So, Air Species, what are we looking for?
Oh, I'm going Barney the Dinosaur, and full on purple and green, and let's make it easy on him. Give him Buster Week.
Give me my sunsets. Red, yellow, a little bit of orange. And I want that heat to be a problem today. I want a heat win. I want a heat start. And we got chat coming in here. We got pink with the Buster, a red bubble, a gray bubble, a true blue. So so Snipe wants the vanilla package. Buster and a blue. So right now, Yato is starting to climb. We will stop taking guesses for the dragon once we get to the last ladder. So you have a little bit of time. Slacker is going to go after that Crash. We know that the Blades were the ones that beat Crash.
Yes, but he does have a lot more to work with. He's got 2 E-tanks, so even if he is not...
he has the Blades.
Yeah, even if he is running behind, he does have a little bit of safety, but yeah, he's going to take him down in short order. He's going to get his item 3 for the trouble, as Yada is going to start doing his Dragon Cross.
Alright, here we go. Passing up the dragon. 4 down. So right now, Slacker's 4 down, and here we go. Yano, what's our dragon? Not quite Barney.
No,
definitely
not quite Barney.
Purple and gray, not bad, not bad.
Hey, you know what? We could just, for the colorblind people, we can just say it was Barney.
And that is indeed a Metal Blade. That is indeed a Metal Blade weakness.
Wow, yeah.
And Slacker's gonna get the bad news. That climb is not... You are not prepared for that climb.
No, not at all. Well, he does have Metal Blade. He could probably kill the Fan Fiends. Hopefully they're Metal Blade susceptible, so he can get the ones out of the way that would block him.
Good boy. And right now, we are going to go and take the free E-Tank and goodies! Won the prize lane! We'll be checking the walls, going down. Ooh. Got hit with the blade. Got hit by a slinky. And lag Fibians all over again.
But like I said, it looks like Slacker was able to get the Fan Fiends down, so he just has to wait since he doesn't really have any other motion there. He's going to make it through the screen onto the back half of Crash.
Good point, good point. But not take... Ooh. Don't know how I feel about that. Okay. So using that charge, that auto-charge heat. Oh, good start.
All
Here
right.
we go.
And Yada into Pico Pico. Let's see what it has in store for him.
Oh, not weak to the Buster. Oh, that's a bad weapon. Heat's not the answer. Oh, not good over there. Gonna try to find Crash. Crash ain't the answer.
You gotta take an E-take.
He wants to take an E. No good on the air. Wait a minute.
He's got Lazy Leaf.
It's a Lazy Leaf. Oh, yeah. You love to see it.
I mean, especially for our runners after the run they've put together so far, like, when you get to a Pico and see the Lazy Leaf, like, it's like a breath of fresh air.
And right now, again, a little too impatient here. He can just sit there and just take it. He doesn't have to fire it.
Yes, I do believe you're correct, Lemster. It is the Battletoads boss theme.
Indeed.
As we mentioned in the first race, as well as, you know, usual other ones, we've added so many music tracks to this randomizer. The dev team has gone above and beyond their ability to, like, squeeze as much into this as humanly possible. I think there's, like, over, 3,000 different tracks that can be choose from?
Indeed, about 3,000 tracks, but here's the fun thing. Space Monkeys and Wily has cleaned his pipes. That is a clean toilet today.
Well, if I was a space monkey, I'd like to hang out in clean water, too.
Hey, I tell you. And right now, Slacker is getting ready to go to take on his Crash, which is, I believe it was his Heat. And ooh, we got Krabs. Joe's Crab Shack is online today.
All right, and it is Guts Tank.
It's time for the dozer. You gonna jump on the dozer? Nope, dozer's not. Yeah, nope, no good there. No good for the bubble. No good for the boomerangs. No good for the shield. It is. Oh, it's air.
Should be able to make quick work. Yep.
Is indeed air. 30 minutes in, and Yato is getting ready to go up to the anxiety rooms. Wily 4, the great equalizer.
Yeah, the dread and bane of all runners' existence. It doesn't matter if you're a rookie or not.
If you think if your run is going well, this is where it goes to die.
It's funny because it's the converse of the vanilla game too, because like when you go into Wily 4 playing vanilla and doing a vanilla speedrun, you're so worried about messing up your strat on the boo beams. It's the spike rooms in the randomizer that'll get you every single time.
Yeah, we've seen championship caliber players falter because that spike, the anxiety rooms as we're calling them, is absolutely disgusting. And here we go. Yato is now about to start his anxiety room. First one, let's check it out.
Oh wow.
Okay, this is free. Alright, nothing to see here.
I was gonna say, as long as there's no like button input mess ups, he's pretty much got this in the bag.
Yeah, unfortunately, the miraculous equalizer, that ain't happening.
Well, be careful now, though. You don't want to, like I said, user error.
Not low enough. He will go and take that. Take the damage boost. Excellent work.
Very nice.
Very nice.
As one should.
We still don't know what the wall weakness is, because we know it's not Buster.
Yeah, so for those also who might not be familiar with the vanilla game too much, the weaknesses for the walls and the boo beams are the same in the vanilla. It's the crash bomb, and you only have limited to use. That's why it's kind of like a puzzle fight. This one, the wall weakness and the boo beam themselves weakness are going to be separated, so it makes it way easier to handle. As he's going to check Metal Blade. He's going to check all the ones he can check without walls and finds Leaf Shield. He's going to make sure he doesn't run out because of clinking those walls. I think he's going to try to hunt for the wall weakness here, which would be the best to do, because I think he only has 2 shots left of the Leaf Shield.
It's a problem.
It's quick boomerang.
Alright, so...
Just to make sure he doesn't fire it in the wrong direction.
Okay. He gets it.
There we go.
That would have
When
been
you're in the thick
trouble.
of that fight, like, even if you remember, like, if you figure out, like, the X and Y axis, like, the directions that the Leaf Shield will go, when you're in that thick of that fight and you're feeling under pressure, sometimes you'll forget and just fire one off on the wrong direction. It's happened to me many a time. Alright, here we go. Refights.
Yep, Yada's currently doing a refight to right now. Right now, Slacker is just getting to Robot Master 7 while Yada's doing the rematch of his second one. Realize it is indeed Bleed, but he's gonna try to find another one. No good there. Finds the blades. Ooh,
That's probably...
crap.
Yeah, it'd probably been more worthwhile to go just bust her on that one, but, you know, I respect it. Commit.
Ooh. Don't know. If he doesn't get nailed by this, he should be fine.
No, but he does get nailed by the second barrage. So that's why,
well.
like, I mean, he might not know, but we know that, he is in good shape.
Yeah, right now, for a Zipless runner, he is looking he's looking fantastic for Zipless. This right here could be a pretty good speed Zipless run here.
Oh yeah, actually, probably even with the mishap in Crash earlier, like, we can definitely see like a comparable time to Sir Linkalot's first run today.
And right now, though, he's not gonna get the same privilege as he got when he was with Metal Man. And Metal Man's conveyors, but still all the same. Slacker's going into Flash. He's gonna try again for this Unga Bunga. Hopefully, he does not crash out.
Very nice.
Very nice. Unfortunately, he's not getting the lucky bounce here.
Yato just burning through these refights.
Tell you, and unfortunately, Slacker gets beat again by Wood. Alright, here we go. No good for air. No good for heat. Uh-oh.
Does find wood.
But I don't know if that's the God weakness. Let's hope it ain't. It is the God weakness! Oh, this is a problem.
Yeah, he's gonna have to refill and hope, like, he's gonna have to search for something else. I mean...
He gets it, he gets it.
Done, but he'll probably have to fall to the left. If I were him, I would fall to the left and refill that wood. Granted, being as far behind and not seeing them hit first, I might just go for it and bank on it not being wood against Wily. And it looks like that's what he's gonna do.
Well, right now, I didn't get to see what's up with Slacker. Slacker did beat it. Did he beat his Woodman? We'll see. We'll see once that item 2 shows up. Here comes Wily. Alien time.
All right, let's see. What's the weakness? That's Buster. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god! Sub 30, sub 37, sub 37.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
your GGs in chat.
Yeah, GG's Yatagami with a official racetime.gg time of 36 minutes and 2 seconds. Wow. All right.
If I was any rookie right now, I would be worried. I would be literally pooing in my pants right now. That is how dangerous Yada is this season.
Say, if I was a rookie, I'd be pooing in your pants after seeing that.
Oof. Shoot. Some veterans seeing that kind of time right there. Despite the 7-minute delay, woof. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good.
Yeah, that would have easily been like a low 33, 32 without the mishap at the beginning.
That was a 7-minute delay. If he did not have that mishap right there, we would be looking at a sub 30 right now. He missed input twice, and Slacker will be given the DNF. He will be bowing out here.
Yes, GG's to both of our runners here. Let's see if we can get them in for a short interview before our next match on the tournament starts. Which I believe if we had... I mean, you sorted this whole thing out, right? What's coming up next?
Well, coming up next... it will be the 7 o'clock race at round 2, which we will be looking at right now. The 7 o'clock race right now will probably be looking at Shadow versus Sir Linkalot at 7 p.m.
All right, beautiful.
And then with Edge and Yada both going in simultaneously at the same time at 7 p.m.
All right, let's see if we can get these interviews going.
We do have a Yada will be joining us. Slacker has chosen to decline the interview. There we go. Set the interview right there. And we do have Yada waiting in the waiting room over here. Hey! Well, hello there, Yada. Congratulations on advancing forward. Hi-ho!
I'm so upset.
Yeah, that was 7 minutes lost, and that was sub 30. Sub 30, right there.
Sub 30 was so close yet so far.
It was right there. 7 minutes. 7 minutes.
Bro.
Well, I gotta say, I mean, I know you were part of the showcase races last week, but for a proper tournament race here for Mega Man 2 Randomizer on the big stage, how'd it feel for your first race? Besides, you know, the beginning.
Yeah, that was tough. But, man, as soon as I saw that first gold split, I was like, okay, hold up. I can do something. And then it went lower and lower and lower, and I was like, wait a minute, plus 2 minutes? What do you mean plus 2 minutes? At some point I stopped breathing, I just started locking in.
Yeah, I mean,
Everything
I gotta
went
say,
amazing.
after that start, like, I know what I would have done, like what would be going through my head if I had that happen to me, but like, no, you really brought it back after that. Like you said, it looked like you locked in, so yeah, kind of run me through your thought process there.
It do happen sometimes like that, but you know.
Your race was pretty impressive, Yado. I will have to say, right now, you're gonna be the one to beat. I am not gonna lie. Everybody,
I am not sure about that. Some other people are like they got the hidden powers, you know.
hidden powers and all. But me personally, if I was in the rookie league right now, If I was in this tournament, I'd be worried. I'd be worried. And trust me, I'm one of the weaker pros. So yeah, if I was in this tournament, I would be worried. I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna need to lock in. And also, great manipulation on that wood. That set the tempo for your comeback. I'm not gonna lie, that was a work of art. Work of art.
Listen, he already bopped me. He already bopped me in the showcase. I was like, nah, we're not doing this again. I'm gonna show you how I can dance. I'll just put him there.
You put him in jail. That's what you did.
Yeah, it was super impressive. Like, I mean, I know most of the pros in the tournament probably don't know how to manipulate him like that. So.
Oh really? Oh, that's
exactly. that I believe I think Sato is the only one that may be able to pull that off consistently. Sato, maybe Charlie or Tom on a good day, but definitely Sato. I've seen him pull that off before.
But yeah, I mean, like, impressive all around. Like Sinister said earlier, like, you're definitely one to beat here. I mean, even without the, even with the mishap at the beginning, like, you know, you're right there with our race 1 winner in terms of time. So.
Jeez. It's gonna be a race to analyze for real, but oh my god. Crash twice. That's gonna be imprinted in the back of my head.
One of the more interesting things that happened too is because you both picked whammies at the start. Like, you had trouble in Crash, and Slacker had a lot of trouble getting through his boss because he picked Flash first and couldn't get through the Woodman stage, so he ended up having to go
first.
Yep.
That's so peak. I respect.
Yeah, so like you guys actually would have gone to stage select at almost the exact same time if you had not accidentally continued.
Way.
Yeah. So it's like, all right, well, I guess we're restarting the race.
Yeah, that's what exactly.
Starting from square one.
So for anyone that is actually feeling like trying some Proto challenge next time and participating in the next tournament, remember, Flash first is bad. Just at least go Metal or Quick. You'll be fine there.
Metal, Quick, and Bubble are usually your big 3. Flash is also pretty good as well, as those are usually your typical big 4. You don't go Crash, and you don't go Heat without items.
You don't. Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. So.
Hey, but sometimes those bold strategies pay off. Didn't exactly pay off at the beginning for you, but you cleared throughout the rest of the seed admirably. Like, very impressed.
Yeah. Very much so.
I think it's time to get ready for the next one for some people.
Yeah, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, coming up in a little bit, you are actually going back into the race, if my time zones are right.
Yep, you'll be going back in against Edge and Sir Link will be taking on Shadow, which Shadow had to buy. Sir Link got a win against Big Otas.
Okay, Dark Shadow, baby.
Yep, and then after that, regardless of what happens, if you win against Edge, you'll be waiting until tomorrow. And
oh dear.
If you lose, you got one more. You got another one at 8.
Yeah, so you got a lot of racing ahead of you regardless, Yatagami, but feeling hopeful. Like, you definitely set a strong tone here. But that being said, did you want to add anything else before we wrap up and start setting up for the next race?
To my other contestants, the best of luck. Y'all got this. It will be 4-player showcase thing, right? Are we all playing on the same seat?
If there are multiple, like if there's more than 2, everyone will be playing on the same seat. Yes.
Crazy, but it's still a 1v1. That's
yes.
Cool. That's kind of sick.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, I see Shin Dark Shadow booting up on my Steam. It's on site.
Love it. Go. Alrighty. Well then, y'all guys enjoy yourselves in the 7 o'clock race. Stay tuned, Speed Gaming. In about 25 minutes, another round, another play, more games. See you soon.
All right, folks, welcome back. We are getting ready to start the round 2 races of the Proto Challenge here. Due to time constraints for round 2, we have 2 races going simultaneously right now. You're going to be seeing Yatagami racing once again versus Edge Talvaron, and Shin Dark Shadow is going to be up against Sir Linkalot. Once again, I am your undisputed Mega Man 2 Intercontinental Champion, Aerospecie, emceeing the event alongside Charlie Boy, who is also a multi-time tournament winner. And as we get these guys going, we have their siege checked. We are just about ready to go when they are ready. But yeah, it's been an exciting day so far, seeing some of these new racers showing off some pretty impressive talents. I'm not even going to lie. It's been quite the spectacle so far. I mean, with rookies and new players who aren't used to this kind of setup and this kind of stage, we did have a couple technical difficulties here and there. But honestly, like, it's been awesome so far to see these guys show off the Mega Man 2 randomizer and see their skill levels.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charlie here. I guess I hadn't really said much or nothing this round. But yeah, I'm here, ready for round 2. What's up, Ari? How's it going? And what's up, everybody watching at home? Yeah, we should be underway here shortly, and yeah, we should hopefully have most of the technical difficulties we've had ironed out. People are here now. Everybody should be here. They're just playing, and yeah, I mean that we had a 7-man bracket with 1 bye, which made it an 8-man bracket overall, and
we are off.
Yeah, we're off on this race. This is round 2. We have Edge Talvaron versus Yatagami NL, which we had seen take on Slacker in round 1. Slacker. And then Shin Dark Shadow will be our round 1 bye that made it to round 2 that way. And Sir Linkalot we saw take on I believe it was Big Otis, and he took the W there. So yeah, RSPC, go ahead and take it away. I'll go ahead and adjust the sound, make sure the people can hear the music and such, and adjust the timers while you go ahead and take it away and let people know what's going on the screen for now.
Absolutely. So, like I said before, if you direct your attention to the top of the screen, that is one race happening. The bottom of the screen, there is another race happening. So, Edge Talvaron versus Yatagami up top, Shin Dark Shadow versus Sir Linkalot on the bottom. And honestly, like, it's very interesting because the respective runners on the left side of the screen and the right side of the screen chose the same routes. Well, no, actually, sorry. Shin went to Quick and Edge went to Metal, where Yatagami and Sir Linkalot went to Flash. All of these runners are going to be playing on the same seed to kind of make ease of understanding what's going on as well for commentary, as Yato is going to be heading into his first Robot Master. Who do we have? And it'll be Flashman in Flashman stage. We got Shin Dark Shadow heading to his boss in Quick, and Edge going to his boss in Metal. So we got Metal in Quickman stage and Wood in Metal Man stage. Edge gets down his. No items to be seen quite yet, though. Let's see if Shin is able to pull one out of Metal Man here. Yato heading into Metal Man next, where Sir is going to go into Wood. And Shin does get item 3 out of Quickman stage. Sorry if I'm kind of all over the place. There's a lot of action to cover here. So we've got Shin and Edge both in Flashman stage. Everyone's got one Robot Master down. You got those moles at the beginning of Woodman stage, and they do not seem to be, didn't seem to be Buster Week, which is nothing you ever want to see. Alright. So, Yatagami getting to the end of Metal Man stage here. And if I remember, yep, he's going to be coming up against Wood. And it takes a quick death. Didn't have a whole lot of health to begin with. Edge making it onto his second Robot Master, which once again is Flash in Flash. Shin going for the E-Tank. Wow, that was quick. I mean, pun intended. Edge getting down his Flash.
Sorry, I need to turn my audio down a little bit. Yeah, of course. Yeah, pun intended, of course.
As Edge is going to be heading on to his Bubble Man stage here. 2 Robot Masters down for both Edge and Yato. They're kind of neck and neck, so to speak. Although they did take a little bit of a different route, so we won't really know who's ahead in their race until the till we hit the Wily stages for them. Shin struggling a little bit with Flashman, but he gets him down.
And I see somebody asking in the chat, is zips are allowed? And the answer for this event is no. This is our beginner event. That's the Proto Challenge. Zips will be allowed in the main tournament coming up August 3rd, where all our veterans play. And, of course, hopefully some of these guys in the Proto Challenge will join us there as well. I sure hope so. This rule set here is just a tad bit different from what some of us are used to. The enemies and the bosses are vanilla, as to where in our main tournament, normally everything cosmetically is randomized. So not only the stage layouts, as you see in this event, are randomized cosmetically, but yeah, the bosses. The bosses and enemies are not in this event, but in our main tournament they are. So in other words, I guess this event is made more beginner friendly, if you will.
Yeah, it's very entry level coded. As Yato gets his 3rd Robot Master down at the end of Quickman stage, we also saw item 2 drop from Heat, or not Heat, but Wood rather.
Oh, very nice. And yeah, I'm sure Ari might have mentioned this at the beginning of the seed, but these guys are all running the same seed, although it is 2 separate races. So yeah, it's Yato and Edge versus each other, and Dark Shadow and Sir Linkalot versus each other, having the winners move on to, I believe that would be till tomorrow, into winners finals. And then the losers will play one more time after this. They will play Big Otis and Slacker waiting in losers round 2 to decide who moves on to tomorrow out of those 2 of which will move on out of those 4. So we'll end up with 4 for tomorrow.
All right. Well, I mean, everyone's kind of cruising through this seed, though. We got 3 Robot Masters down on every single player right now. Yatagami making his way, giving us our look through Airman, as Sir Linkalot is also opting to go to Air as well. Edge in Quick and Shin in Bubble. I will say, I have a concern about Edge going the vanilla route down the pipeline for the first beam section and Quick and foregoing that E-Tank, but, you know, to each their own. As we're going to see who's at the end of Airman stage over in the upper right-hand side on Yada's game. It's Heatman. He is Buster susceptible. Let's see. Very nice, very nice. Light work for Yatagami. And we still have item 1 unknown yet. Oh, Shin taking an unfortunate death on the spikes halfway through the long walk at the bottom of Bubbleman stage. You hate to see it. Edge is going to come up.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say Edge coming up against his Metal Man fight at the end of Quick, where he should be getting item 3.
Definitely. Yeah, he's doing pretty good. He's found a weakness for him in the Metal Blade as well. And also, to address the question from Chad, is this going against GDQ or something? Weird timing otherwise? It was a little bit weird timing, I'll give you that. I wasn't really paying too much attention when I scheduled this to the GDQ schedule. I was more or less looking at how long I had to allow our beginners to practice whenever things were coming together, scheduling the tournaments for this year. So we had about a month and a half, I think, or maybe 2 months of an announcement time to practice in order to allow our beginners to have that much practice, and also build a base of players for our beginner event. So that's kind of how that ended up, working out for this. And also, we scheduled our main tournaments 2 weeks later to hopefully encourage our beginners that join this event for this weekend to hopefully join that event for 2 weekends from now. That's how that worked out, and I do apologize for the timing of that, but and we do like GDQ around here as well, so it's awesome that they're having their event, and yeah, I'll probably end up watching some runs here after that, or after this, or in between, or whatever the case may be. But regardless, back to our runners here. Shin Dark Shadow ending up in yellow Airman stage, which I believe Creed's the one who says, yellow means bad as far as Airman stage goes, yes?
Oh yeah, either yellow or any dark colors, really.
We got Sir Link-A-Lot in metal stage, and then both of our top runners, Edge and Yatagami, in wood stage, with similar stages left. They both have 3 Robot Masters left. Same thing. It looks like Link-A-Lot has 2 left, with Dark Shadow having 4 left. So these guys are a pretty tight race still. Anybody's races as far as each of the runners go.
Oh yeah, and pretty much we've determined item 1 is either going to be in Heatman stage or Crashman stage. So we'll figure that out when one of the runners decide to dip in there. But as these guys are getting this, heading through and getting to their respective bosses, got that Woodman taken down. He's going to find nothing at the end of that one. However, both Edge and Yato are going to find item 2 at the end of their Quickman fight here. Oh,
yeah, gives Heatman a smooch, which body damage always hurts more than the weapon damage.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. And we're getting our first look at Heatman stage on Sir Link-A-Lot's screen. As Edge finishes up in Woodman, gets his item 2.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, 2 stages left with Wood and Crash for Shin Dark Shadow. So he did indeed clear... apparently he cleared Airman and Heatman already.
All right, and let's see. Edge is making his way through Heatman stage as well, as Sir is gonna, or I just call him Link. So Link is gonna be getting down to the bottom level of heat here pretty quick. As he masters these Yoku blocks.
Yeah, Edge is also on Heatman stage. He's gonna he finds Air Shooter to deal with some of these M445, aka the Metroid enemy.
It looks like we got some janky makers at the bottom of Heatman stage. Now, janky makers, they're tanky, but they don't have any weaknesses besides vanilla, right? They're, I don't think we were able to code that properly for them. Is that something?
I don't know if that's accurate. I think that might be somewhat accurate. That sounds sort of accurate, I believe. But I don't know. Well, Air Shooter is their weakness in vanilla, is it not?
Yes.
Okay,
so
yeah, because that Air Shooter is mowing through.
We might actually see a wall weakness here. Oh no, Edge got smacked. You hate to see it.
Yeah, I like that Edge is running the Mega Man X spray. That's legit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which goes to show you guys, if you hadn't played the randomizer before, we have a lot of custom character sprites. Our Specie being new, getting his own custom character sprite in our randomizer this season. Sure, we'll be seeing plenty of that as we did in the showcase race. And yeah, I'm sure looking forward to seeing more of the new stuff surfacing throughout the tournament season.
Oh yeah, no, trust me. If I had the opportunity to play as myself in the tournament, are you kidding me? That's amazing! So I'm super excited to be able to show that off more. Alright, and Sir Link-A-Lot finishing up their Heatman stage, and that confirms that Item 1 is going to be locked behind Crashman. And speaking of, that's where Shin decides to head out to next.
Yeah, I think that might be his last stage, is Crashman stage. I think Yato is in a similar boat, is he not? Or did Yato do Heat?
No.
Oh, he hasn't. Okay.
And we'll confirm that after Shin's done with his fight here at the end of Crash. Because he's either got 1 or 3 left. I know these guys are pretty neck and neck across the board, though. As Edge is going to get his Heatman stage down, kill off Crashman here. Boom shot.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, Edge has 2 stages left with Air and Crash, as the tracker shows. Very nice.
So
I guess I must have missed Saw earlier, because I could have sworn that I saw Shin had only had 2 stages of Wood and Crash left, but maybe I'm mistaken. We'll find. Yeah, we'll confirm it after this. Link is in Quickman stage, which is actually a pretty. Honestly, it's actually a pretty good late stage to go to, because it is short, and at this point in the run, it goes both ways, right? It's good to go to it early, but it's also good to go to it late, because if you go to it early, you have the advantage of finding an early 1-up, an early E-tank, but if you go to it late, it's a fast stage, and you've got most of your longer stages done already, so you get through it pretty quick and move on to Wily, like, bar none, not instantly, but pretty close.
Yeah, and you don't want to mention the fact that he took a death to lasers just a little bit ago. But, alright. Yatagami is going to be getting his Airman fight done here. Oh, well, actually, no. He just took a death. My bad.
Commentators curse much?
I know, right? And Sir Link-a-Lot is going to be fighting his Metal Man here. He's going to be getting item 3 after this. As Shin Dark Shadow is making his crash climb. And there's the dead airman. That's going to be item 1, the full toolkit for Yatagami.
Very nice. Yep. Heat Man left for Yato. Crash Man left for Sir Link-a-Lot. And these guys, I mean, those are pretty neck and neck as far as like lengthwise. I'd say Heat's a little faster to do than Crash Man's stage. But man, these guys are just killing it. Same thing with Edge and Shin, man. I mean, these guys, all these guys, they're running through. They not running into a whole lot of issues, it doesn't seem. But look at me, commentary cursing.
Yeah, right.
Here comes all the issues. Yep, Crash left for Edge right there. And let's see how Shin takes care of this airman, and if that is indeed his last robot master, or if he has one more after it or two.
I can confirm that there are 2 left. We got Heat Man and Crash Man, respectively, for Edge. All right, let's see where we're at with Shin. And he just got Heat Man left.
Okay, I missed the one on the bottom right. I knew he had one of those 2 gone. I knew it, but I thought it was both.
Yeah, so it looks like actually all of our runners have only 1 stage left as they're making their way through. So we're going to be seeing Wily stages here pretty quickly, but they are all the longer, more challenging stages.
Yato's in danger, man. Look at that health. Oh, I don't know if he has any.
You got to take an E-Tank. Yeah, E-Tank.
He's got one.
Oh no, the bold.
He's gonna
boldness of this man.
He's touching it. He's confident in his skill. He has been putting in the work, I'll tell you that much. Oh, Shin Dark Shadow falls into the pit versus the batons and the M445s. Oh man, that can be a rough pattern for sure.
Oh, 100%. Also, okay. I was going to say, Edge is living on the edge, so to speak, as well, but he ended up getting a health pick up there. All right, and Yato finding Crash Man. This is going to be his last Robot Master. And takes a death, unfortunately. He's going to continue to do that weakness hunt, though, to try to solidify himself here. But Edge is hot on his tails, starting his crash climb. And there we go. That is 8 Robot Masters down for Yatagami. And for the first time in this race, let me welcome you back to the best eyebrows in video gaming.
Hello.
Look at him. Look at him go. So excited about the Proto Challenge.
Yes. Yeah, and if you guys haven't been watching, or you're new to the chat, or even if you're not, guys, we do a guessing game at the end of our Wily 1. There's a Mecha Dragon, and we guess the color and the weakness of said Mecha Dragon at the end of the stage. So if you guys would like to join me in chat and make your dragon color guesses and your dragon weakness guesses, RSBC, what would you like? What flavor of dragon would you like today?
Let's see. We've had light blue. We've had kind of Barney. I'm going to go back to my Georgia Peach guess. And then also, we're going to give him a tough time. Let's see. Let's do Charged Heat as the weakness.
Nice. You know, I'm not really a Yu-Gi-Oh guy, but I'm going to throw back to a throwback dragon that doesn't really even exist in the in the rando, but I'm going to do it for fun. That would be the Blue Eyes White Dragon. and I forget what weak to air shooter, I guess it was maybe.
Wow, would you look at that?
Prodigy for that guess. That was his dragon color guess. And yeah, look at this. Look, all three, Sir Link-a-Lot, Shin Dark Shadow, and Edge Talvaron, all getting their final Robot Master complete and entering the Wily stages within about 10 seconds of each other. Pretty crazy.
Yes, Yano's got a kind of healthy lead. He's probably about 3/4 of the stage ahead of all of them. But what really matters is he's at 3/4 of a stage ahead of Edge. But no, you love to see this. This is fantastic. You know, low 20s, getting into the Wily stages, especially for a group of rookies, it warms my heart.
Ah, chef's kiss. And if you chose Puke Green with Yellow Belly, you got it. Any Puke Greens out there? No, I don't think so. Unfortunate.
It looks like, it wasn't charged heat, but it was heat.
Yeah, Yato cut it pretty close there. He had like one shot and he was done for, but he made it. He made it, thankfully. And he's into Wily 2, still in the lead. Sir Link-a-Lot making his way up the Wily Castle. And I got to remind you guys, these guys do not know where each other are. It's one of the randomizer kind of rules is to not be in the chat while or the Restream chat in order to avoid spoilers and kind of keep the spirit of the game type thing, going on. So none of these guys should be in chat. They shouldn't know any weaknesses early or anything like that. They all discover it all on their own.
I was going to say those Buster Immune moles at the bottom of Wily 2 in their vanilla spot. Ugh.
Is that charged heat? That kind of looks like a metal blade that looks like heat.
Oh, okay, that might be what it is.
But hey, Sir Link-a-Lot is out of the dragon. And Edge is going in, and so is Shin Dark Shadow.
Yeah. And we're about to see what Pico has in store for Yato here. Yes, it was in fact a metal blade that looks like a charge sheet. So, I guess I'll take back my winning guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to spoil that for you.
No, that's fine. It's fine. But we do get to see another Lazy Leaf for Pico, so that's fun.
It's like I ran in with the Money in the Bank contract and cashed in on your title.
Found Air Shooter as the other weakness, ended up killing the dragon, then falling off. Oh no.
Oh man, Edge. Unfortunate death on Edge's part right there. It happens, you guys. It really does. Man, and guys, give it up for these guys for just showing up, playing, giving the rando a shot. Edge and Link in particular just signed up 2 days ago. So this is probably Edge's fourth rando seed, and I'm not sure, probably around the same for Link. I'm not sure. I didn't get to watch his practice. I've been following Yato and Shin's practice a little bit, so I know they've been practicing probably for about 2 to 3 weeks here, or something like that. So I mean, these guys are doing a phenomenal job for less than a month of gameplay as in the rando.
Also, I will say this: we just found wall weakness in Metal Blade as well down in Shin's side of the world. Did Edge die again? Oh no!
Yeah, I don't think he's privy to the damage canceling, or if he is, he just doesn't recall that he can do it. Yeah, like I mentioned, I was actually watching him last night. It was the only day he got to practice, and he's done 3 seeds. So I mean, this is his 4th seed. He's doing great.
Oh yeah, I mean they're all doing great regardless. And honestly, like, not gonna lie, I've been susceptible to that in Dragon during high-profile tournament races. I think that might have happened to me in either the quarter or semifinals.
Yeah, the randomizer is definitely a cruel mistress, as they say. Right? It definitely can be. I've soft locked in like. We won't talk about.
You've soft locked against me.
Let's not talk about my soft lock count in grand finals or any other place for that matter.
As Yato is going to make himself ways through the anxiety rooms, has one of the worst enemy sets you could possibly have in there. I hate that. Hate that for our runners.
Yeah, and there is a time limit on these. Each round is roughly 1 hour from the beginning. So these guys do have an hour to complete the seed. If they run into too many problems or whatever the case may be, then whoever is ahead at the 1 hour mark will advance. However, I think these guys got it. They're doing pretty strong. We're at the 30-minute mark here, yeah, I mean, it's basically just about any other randomizer. You find the puzzles. If you can find the answer to the puzzles that this randomizer has, how do I get through this, or what weapon will help me take care of this situation, or what item, or whatever the case may be. Once you figure out what those are, I mean, you're good to go, right? So we'll see. Yato is actually making his way to the Boo Beam fight. First in the Boo Beam fight. We'll see how he takes care of it. He has 3 E-tanks. He's about half health. Is that Leaf Shield weak?
Yes.
I think it might be.
I think you need to do 2 hits on it, though. Also, speaking of solving a puzzle, the fact that Yato didn't die when he was knocked off his platform in the 3rd anxiety room with those Chanky Makers is incredibly impressive.
Yeah, I did see that. He did what basically is the vanilla strat of using item 1 to damage boost on the enemy there, and then placing item 1 to cross across the room, which is very cool. Very cool to see.
Yes, as he makes his way into refights.
Yeah, and speaking of, that anxiety room is coming up here pretty shortly for Sir Link-a-Lot, so we'll see how he handles them while Yato is taking on his refights. Not to forget about Edge and Shin Dark Shadow. Edge is finding his way into Wily 2, and I believe Shin Dark Shadow is on Wily 4. So we'll see how Shin also takes care of these rooms. Yato taking out his 2nd Robot Master here in the refights, and keep an eye on Edge and his Pico fight. Oh, he finds Leaf Shield right away. Very nice.
Yeah. Also, Link-a-Lot actually doing a strategy I usually like to employ when I'm dealing with Shanky Makers is trying to test if they have a Metal Blade weakness and burning them down before trying to cross, and it's just entirely more safe. Yato probably E-Tank here, I'm thinking, would be a good call.
Hey, you know what? I see that Shin has learned how to grab that E-Tank, because I think... No, actually, I don't think he was the one that was having the problem. I was watching Edge last night, and he wanted that E-Tank right there, but he couldn't figure out that puzzle just then. But yeah, it's it's that particular room. The false floors are not randomized, so that E-Tank, it's not exactly free because it does cost about maybe 5 to 10 seconds to go out of the way to get it, but it could possibly be worth it, you know, especially if you're running low on E-Tanks and the seeds have been particularly rough.
Oh yeah, I mean, it could make a difference. Like, if you're running low on them, like, sometimes you can just run up against a terrible Wily machine and not have any health and then have to take a continue and restart refights. I don't know who's had to deal with that recently, but it's something that happens.
Speaking of something that happens, Sir Linkalot is out of his blue beam fight, and Shin is doing a pretty good job of making it through this Chanky room. He's damage boosting and item wanting all over the place.
Very nice. Actually, wisely taking an E-Tank there so he doesn't take a death from contact damage.
Yeah, Linkalot joins us in the roof fights, and I believe that is Yato's last Robot Master, so
Yes,
it's time
it
to
is.
find out what this machine is weak to.
It is not charge sheet, not air shooter. Looks like he's gonna go with Leaf Shield, but I don't know if I would stick with that one. But you know,
Yeah, that's a slow burn. He does have. He's got 2 E-Tanks to burn. He might burn it, or he might take the death. Yeah. That's okay. That's info, and he's got a few lives to burn currently as well. Ooh, oh no. Edge is on his last life at the end of Wily 3. Can he finish the Guts Dozer in time? He's got 1 shot left. Does he have any E-Tanks? He does. And he popped one. Very
absolutely
nice.
has to use it. Yep. So it looks
Very
like Yato found Metal Blade for phase 1, but not phase 2 of Wily Machine.
Yeah, he does burn an E-Tank there. And speaking of, Shin makes his way into his refights, and Edge does indeed complete his Guts Dozer. Very nice. Yato finishing off phase 2 with that inverted leaf shield, I believe it was. Oh, rough.
Yeah.
Rough. Franker Z.
All right, and let's see what the weakness is to Wily. Yato not opting to refill any of his items, so
I mean, sometimes that can be the answer. Risk it for the biscuit, especially in these rando races at a higher level. You know, hold right, just hold right. Getting into the boss gate. If you're out or low on a weapon energy, you've got a 1 in 8 chance it's that weapon, right?
right. Well, it's not Buster. Gonna check charge sheet. Nope, not charge sheet from the looks of it. Not leaf shield. Assuming you already checked air shooter. It is bubble lead. It's a high arcing bubble lead.
Is this even randomized? What's going on? No,
I know, right?
Yatagami NL taking it over Edge Talvaron with a race time, GG time of, drumroll please, 36:56. Get your GGs in chat for Yatagami.
All right, and Yatagami will be moving on to the semifinals. Edge Talvaron will be moving on to the redemption bracket. As we see Sir Link-A-Lot pulling up to his Wily Machine fight. Shin Dark Shadow making his way through refights. All right, here we go. Shin's got one refight left. Still, he's got Wily Machine. We'll see if Sir Link-a-Lot will be able to pull this off. It's finding the bubble lead. Oh, he's getting close. All right, smart E-Tank there. And GG's to Sir Link-a-Lot with an official race time GG time of 38:39, winning his race against Shin Dark Shadow. He will also be moving on to the semifinals against Yatagami. And Shin will be moving down to the redemption bracket, where these races will be resolving here shortly. We have one more race tonight after this as well. Is going to be the round 1 of losers, or the redemption bracket rather. It's going to be Big Otis versus Slackerer. So still got
no. It is. It's going to be Edge versus Big Otis, and it'll be Slackerer versus Shin Dark Shadow.
Gotcha.
I think I heard somebody invade our Discord call here. I believe that's our interview portion. So that would be Sir Link-a-Lot. Congratulations and GG's on making winners finals.
Thank you.
And
yeah, we also have Yatagami in here. Also, congratulations into making winners semifinals.
Thank you. Man,
So-
man.
what do you guys think of the seed?
This
it didn't feel
seed...
that. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I think
gonna-
you have a deeper
I was just
feeling
gonna say
with
it
the
didn't
seed.
feel too bad for me. I didn't really hit any brick walls or anything that I felt was super difficult that I had to figure out, other than like Wily 4 and going down the spike rooms with flamethrowers or whatever those are. But
Yeah, the Chanky Makers. They're not a fun enemy set to have in those spike rooms. But you both handled it very admirably. You also are moving on as well, winning your respective races because of how well you handled your business.
The 130 difference is kind of close.
yeah, I'd imagine it's going to make for a good winners final. I mean, that's 1.5 minutes between the two of us, so hopefully we'll put on a good show for winners finals tomorrow.
We're gonna have a diabolical seed, trust.
Of course, it's winners
It's
final.
not-
They can't give us baby seeds anymore, right?
That is so real. They'll be like, alright, baby seeds are done. It's time to give you the final boss. We're gonna give you like 2 million pillars, some craps in here, some silly weakness for Wily 4 boss.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Well,
round
we're gonna have-
one.
Pretty sure we're going to
And-
have Sinister Sama roll that seed, so good luck on that one. But
Oh
continue.
dear. Yeah, so round 1 and round 2 has been so cute so far, because I think for the Wily one, it only had God weakness, which is crazy to me. It's just the wall was always different, but mostly the weakness was just wood. And I'm like, bruh, we've been here before.
Yeah, that's like one of the first things that once I start getting really into the competitive randomizer seed is just like knowing to check like the ones you can get away with not breaking the walls on. So like metal, wood, air shooter.
Yeah. You have to get a lucky air shooter as well, because I had a seed where that air shooter just went to heaven. It didn't want to hit anything.
Oh yeah, just
However,
like,
it was its weakness, which is terrible.
it just immediately just disappears off screen. You see it for like 1 frame.
Yeah, exactly. Bye, have a great time.
And we'll see you next time.
Holy. But yeah, this seed was pretty much do or die. It's literally, or you're gonna do it safely, and you just take damage boosting like at small enemies for example. But these pillars were everywhere. They
Yeah.
really were like, okay, you want to be fast? Hold on. We are not weak to Buster. If you want to go fast and damage boost, haha, here, take this 40% damage. Or you need an item that can actually ruin me, which is probably unlikely unless you had Wood. Wood was the king of the day. Wood was the weakness for everything except for the toads.
Yeah, we saw that through the runs, just tear through everything with the wood leaf shield.
Yeah, leaf shield.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I was laughing at Bull. He said the finals race after grand finals is against him, and he spots you a robot master.
Wow.
You know, he's cocky now, but when you guys decide to join the main tournament, the beginning of next month, and you match up against him, you can put him in his place. You know what I mean?
Yo, actually.
Get that far. If we get that far. Hey, if y'all want, I mean, hey, that's partially what this event was for, was to hopefully get you guys, fired up, wanting to play some randomizer, and I mean, honestly, this is like the base set right here for what's going on in this randomizer. I mean, sure, there might be a couple more cosmetics, like goofy looking bosses or goofy looking enemies and stuff, but I mean, this proto challenge, you've got the main concept of this at this point, I would say. Especially, I mean, it's crazy that Sir Linkalot, you joined like 2 days ago, and you just knocked out 2 races right here and 2 dubs. Very good stuff.
Yeah, it was yesterday. I saw the post on Speed Gaming Live. I'm like, what's the worst that'll happen? I'm like, I played Mega Man 2, and then that's why like. When I did my practices yesterday, my first seeds, I was on like an old version, and I didn't realize it was the one that had still normal and easy. I'm like, well, we're playing normal settings, so I should probably run normal, just to find out that's actually difficult.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
so I'm playing on difficulty mode, and I've got 1 seed under an hour. I'm like, well, I probably know how tomorrow's gonna go, but that's fine. And then I found I'm like, oh, I need to run on this one. I'm like, oh, this is actually the easy difficulty. I'm like, oh, let's see how this goes. I'm like, oh, okay, well, this is a lot better than what I was doing. So, okay, I'm happy right now.
He took his practice swings with a weighted bat. He used the little donut thing you put on the edge of him. Just, did some practice runs, harder than it needed to be. But hey, it worked out in your favor. Look at you now. You're taking home some W's, and you're in the winners finals in our Proto Challenge event. And both of you guys, you guys are done for the day. Y'all come back tomorrow at, I believe it's 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for our winners finals. And one more match. If you win tomorrow, that'll put you into grand finals on Sunday, which that match will be a 2 out of 3 match.
That would be fire.
Yeah, I guess one of us are guaranteed to make that at the very least. So.
Is that so? Maybe, just maybe, as soon as the stream stops, someone is gonna be undercover cooking and just destroys us in losers bracket.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I'm waiting for it. Waiting for someone to, bust out Lucille like Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
So real.
Yeah, not to forget about our 2 runners here, Shindark, Shadow, and Edge Talvaron. Those guys are doing an awesome job. They are fighting the refights. I gotta admit, I wasn't quite paying attention because I was doing some background stuff to make sure to get the next round up and running on time, as it starts in roughly about 10 minutes. We might have a little 5-minute intermission so these guys can boot up and such and get into the new race room. Oh, look at that.
Right.
Slacker already found the race room, and I don't even think I posted it in the Discord. Shout outs to him for being prompt and on time. But yeah, Oh, these guys are doing a great job. They're finishing out their seeds. They're both on their refights. Ari, did you happen to see if either one of them got to the machine, if they were struggling on that, or?
Both of them have taken multiple continues on the machine, unfortunately.
Yeah, hey, it happens, man. I mean, that's also part of this randomizer. I mean, it's not easy, and I believe Yada, wasn't the machine's second phase weak to like leaf shield, and it was inverted too, so you had to like jump up and go backwards and such.
Yeah, it's wait, Wily Machine, you mean?
Yes.
Yes, both are weak to leaf.
Oh,
And
rough.
it's terrible.
So what I was observing, like Leaf Shield is for both phases. We got Metal Blade for phase 1 and Quick Boomerang for phase 2.
Yeah, that was also an option which I just saw people do, and I'm like, bruh, am I literally doing the same thing for weeks when it's a leaf? And these people be like, oh wait, but there are others. Let me just figure them out real quick
Let's
and just
see
cook
if
with that.
Edge can make his way through with that knowledge. I know it's very tough not having the any E-tanks to work with, and I hate to see it. That's another continue.
Oh, that's so tough.
Oh, so to kind of answer something that's being said in chat. There is no energy equalizer. However, this is our beginner event, the Proto Challenge. So these players are brand new, less than a month experience on the randomizer. And for this event, we actually do have to where you get 30% energy refill on death. So if you die, you do get 30% of your energy back. The reason those energy capsules are in that the refight room is to kind of balance some of the things for vanilla and the randomizer. Over the years, multiple veterans of ours. I mean, we've made it through this. Like, we can make it through this, but in order to kind of welcome in some of our community. That's in the vanilla, or sorry, not vanilla, but that's in the main build of the randomizer. Those Wily 6. It's like a quality of life edition to kind of, I mean, by this point, if you're deathless, you're pretty much out of energy or weapon ammo, and then you more than likely have to take a game over in order to continue, unless you have stopped in order to refill those things along the way somewhere. So the thought process behind that is just to be able to have to have a deathless run where you're not having to stop and just kind of optimize the game itself, so it is a quality of life type thing. But yeah, just to kind of comment on the energy equalizer thing, and that's actually been mentioned for the randomizer. We just haven't had it programmed in just yet.
Oh, these runners are actually coming up on their time limit here as well. Let's see if anyone can find the answer, or at least be able to utilize that answer to get through Wily Machine and finish it out.
Yeah, Dark Shadow is here, right here at the edge here. Yeah, and I'm sure these guys are out of E-tanks at this point. See, and like we mentioned, Leaf Shield is kind of a rough weapon, especially if it's inverted on this portion here.
Oh, and you know what? The problem with this one is the quick boomerang is so low arching, you can't just spam it and kill phase 2. You got to do those hops. Oh, I hate this. I hate this for them.
Yeah, I really do. I'm glad you guys made it through that, because I mean, this is a brutal machine. It doesn't seem very easy.
I mean, phase 1 of the Wily Machine feels easy because if you get into a rhythm, you can typically get through it with hopefully 1, 2, 0, 1 or 1 hits. But like when you get to phase 2, it's hard to avoid those bouncing balls all the time. Where it's like if you don't have an E-tank and it takes you a while to find a good weakness, like,
Ooh.
you're gonna need an E-tank, it almost feels like at times.
He was able to get through it.
Yeah, speaking of making it through, Shin sure did. Big shout outs to him, and bless you to, I believe it was Yado that sneezed just now. Called you out on it. Mean to, but I was trying to say bless you in the first place when it happened, but I might as well just call you out on it.
Oh
Man, another continue for Edge. Oh, man.
my god.
Yeah, he's
But
probably
yeah,
gonna have one more go at it.
I think the problem is with Wily too is the double bounce. When there are two freaking balls at the same time, and you're like, yeah, I can dodge this afterwards. No, you can't.
No, you just gotta eat it to the face.
Yep. It's like, oh my god, that does a lot of damage. And now
See
you're
how
out of
long
your
it takes
rhythm.
for Shin to figure out Bubble Lead.
Almost.
There it is. Can he survive?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. GG's the Shin Dark Shadow with a racetime.gg time of 54:37. He persevered, he got through it, he beat it.
So 54-30, but that's fine. A late split. GG, GG.
Yeah, we typically go by the racetime.gg timing as well, so making sure you get that dot done in racetime chat is going to be what we really focus on. I mean, if there's a huge discrepancy, we'll go to the stream, but still, fantastic job. Let's see, we are coming up pretty much on the end time here. We'll give Edge a good solid go at it. Also, welcome on in, Speed Gaming 2. Hopefully everyone on over there was having a great time watching whatever matches they were having as we were coming through and doing the Mega Man 2 Proto Challenge, where we have a very promising, very skilled group of beginners. First time to the tournament, first time on the stage with the randomizer, showing off their skills. Got one more race coming up right after this.
Yeah, I was just messing around with this. Like, it was like, okay, what if I just go crazy and just find everything and everything?
See if you get like the all three items in like the first three easy stages. See how quick you can complete it. I've been there.
Find everyone's weaknesses, everything. Like, that would have probably been a 32 if I didn't throw. All the dying and waste of E-Tank was not necessary.
Oh, almost.
Little Shin up here. And Shin Dark Shadow joining us after completing that brutal Wily machine.
Oh my
How's
god.
it going?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, it's just a shame. Well, I mean, it went well up until that point, anyways. So I can't complain.
Happens to everyone. It like I said, it happens to the vets. In fact, it happened to me in the showcase race last week where I was out of E-tanks and I just kept having to take continues.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a learning experience anyway, so I mean, it's fine. And it's not even my worst run, so that's good. Oh, hang on 1 second.
Yeah, but like, you know, you stuck through it, you got it done. I mean, that's what it's all about. Like, everyone so far has been performing incredibly admirably.
All right.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Dr. Wily.
Live
Clap.
Let me see. Did Edge make it in? Oh, he did. Hey, welcome, Edge. How are you doing, man? Over here?
Yeah, I see the.
Oh, I forgot to unmute the microphone there.
Oh, there you
I was
go.
about to say.
It was a little rough.
Oh,
Yeah, that Wily machine without like having any E-Tank to back you up, and it's brutal.
yeah, I managed though, but after a few
Yeah.
tries, but still, yeah.
It was rough from any perspective. Like the fact that you guys persevered and did your best, and Shin managed to get through it. Like props to you guys.
Thank you.
But you will be moving on down here. We still have redemption races for you guys. I'm trying to figure out when I believe is happening very shortly.
They come in that one.
It's actually your opponents are actually waiting in the new race room right now. We just got them all situated. The seed has now been rolled as well. I know it's like back to back, guys, and I'm sorry about that. I kind of had it planned out to where it'd be a little different with like a little bit of a break in between, but yeah, we it worked out a little different this time because we ended up having some discrepancies. But if we start in the next 5 to 10 minutes, we should be right back on schedule, and that will be the last races of the night, which would be I believe it's is it Shin Dark Shadow versus versus Slack and Edge Talvaron versus Big Otis. So yeah, we'll get those started pretty shortly as soon as you guys get ready. But just final thoughts on the seeds, I guess. I will say this, that is a very rough find for Leaf Shield on the machine.
Yeah.
Usually if it's like a slow leaf like that and it doesn't really do like a lot of damage, maybe there are two different weapons that also work. Like Leaf Shield worked on both phases, but there's a weapon that'll work on phase 1 and a weapon that'll work on phase 2. There's 2 different weapons on each phase, and one is shared. So maybe if you find one and it's not working so well, maybe search again.
Find the other one.
Yeah. But I mean that's not always. I mean it's. I mean, hey. I'll tell you what, RSPC lost in the showcase race last week because he wouldn't search for another weapon. So,
Yep.
So control comments like that, Ari, but yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's out there. People can see it. I ain't gonna, I'm shameless. I have no shame. Anywho, let's go ahead and close this out. Thank you all so much, guys. Just so everyone knows out there, we'll be seeing Sir Linkalot and Yatagami once again tomorrow for the winners finals. Edge Talvaron and Shin Dark Shadow are actually getting ready to get set up for another race in the redemption bracket against their respective opponents here in just a few minutes. So we're going to take probably 5-10 minutes to get everything reset up, get everyone like a quick break, and we're going to be right back into the Mega Man 2 action. So thank you all so much, and we'll be back shortly. All right, folks, and we are back once again for the final race of the day. My name is Specie, and I'm joined with Sinister Stama here.
Indeed.
Yeah, so this is going to be another 2-for-1 like I put in chat. We're going to see Shin Dark Shadow versus Slackerer, and then also Edge Talvaron versus Big Otas. So it'll be split each race, top and bottom of the screen here. They're all going to be running the same seed like last time. Hopefully they have a better go of it than the previous time, as we're trying to make sure that we've got Slacker's feed here as well. But yes, we'll be kicking this run off in just a moment.
Alrighty. So just gonna make sure that I can see you lovely cats in the chat real quick. And we're about to get the party going. Oh, we got going.
All right, yeah, and they are off. At least a couple of them here.
Indeed.
Got Shin going to Quickman, Edge going to Metalman, and Big Otas going to Flashman, where I think Slacker actually had to reboot their seed real quick.
Yeah, looks like Slacker had to reboot.
And he is heading into Flashman himself. All right. Well, let's get this going. Hopefully these runners have a little bit of an easier time towards the back end of the game than they had last time.
Indeed. And this is also an elimination chair. Oh, Shin has hit the lasers.
One of my
Shin
biggest one of my biggest fans showed up and threw off his momentum. Oh no, you hate to see it.
You really hate to see it. And right now, this is also an elimination chamber match, meaning somebody's going home.
Well, actually, 2 people are going home.
And oh, that because of that fan feed, he can't get to the goodies. Shadow might be in trouble. He might have to cut his losses and miss out on the goodies.
Yeah, we'll have to see. He might give it another go, or he might just go straight on through. We'll see how he handles this as Big Otas is making his way to the boss door in Flashman.
Ooh, I don't know, Chief. Dark Shadow's in a bad spot. Slacker's already getting ready to make his way to the Flashman. And Otis is going to the Flashman. Edge is making his way through Metal. And, oh, that's an air.
We got Airman.
He beats the Buster, but not giving him a good chance to shoot. Oh!
Oh, don't take a body hit. All right, he got him down.
He get him down. He got her done.
Got her done.
Yeah, air done.
And got item 2 for his trouble.
Amen to that.
And Flacker taking on his Airman fight. We also saw, what was that, Quickman at the bottom of Metalman stage and Edge. He took a quick death, but he didn't have a whole lot of health to work with. It is Buster weak, so he gets him down as well.
Yep, indeed. He takes care of business.
And item 1 behind Metal as well. Oh, wow.
Wow, talk about lucky.
And let's see, we are going to see, sorry about that, my bad. Let's get this track properly.
Right now we
Both
have a
Big Otas and Slacker both in Heatman stage, and Shin, Dark Shadow, and Edge in Flash.
Yeah, Shin's going to Flash. Edge is also hitting the Flash as well. So right now we got a little bit of diversion. We got a little bit of against the grain. Oh, this could be a problem. Right now, Otis and Slacker's got to deal with fan fiends over here, and ooh, this is a big problem here because they're not gonna be able to. Oh, this is probably Edge might be in some luck here because he does have that item 1 that both Slacker and Big do not have.
This is true. But we'll see how Big Otas handles this. Oh, he also just found an interesting little glitch in the randomizer with the sprites. The Yoku blocks are not populating on that big pillar for him because of sprite distribution. So he has to get them off screen, or as he's trying to do this item 2.
Indeed.
That's what it's going to be a situation for the beginners. They're going to be like, what the heck is happening?
Yeah.
And we're probably going to see the same thing on Slackers.
Yeah, Slacker's having a bit of a problem here with these devilish fan fiends. Having a big problem here. Right now, Otis has got to go to the weapons, and right now he can't get to that fan fiend because he doesn't have the wall weakness. Oh, yeah, hate us. What's up?
You certainly do. Let's see if he can actually item 2 over it, which he does.
But that's also gonna eat out how much he's gonna be able to have, and ooh, you got a good chance. Oh, Edge down, taking a body blow, and then gets blown away by air.
All right.
And Slacker falls into the deep ravine.
Did he check to see if he has item 2? Did we get to see that?
He
probably wants to save it, honestly.
Yeah, he's probably going to save it. And right now, Otis is farming for item 2.
Oh no, he takes another death because he couldn't make it over the jump because of the fans pushing him back.
And that's a GO. That's a game over. So right now, that does open the door for Shadow. And he decides to abandon Heat for the time being. Bubble's the name of the game, and right now Air Species is also going to Bubble. Great stuff. So Edge and Slacker are going to Bubble. Otis farmed enough energy so he can go to Heat, and lag Amphibians. He gets nailed a couple times.
Yeah, I hate to see it.
Yeah, especially if this is a very bad fight for Otis. And going into the Grape Lake, we have Edge.
Slacker right behind him in that aspect. Both drinking the grape soda as we get Quickman over on Shin's screen. See how he handles him. Gonna opt to use Metal Blade.
We'll do the job. Otis will get done with his Heat. He's hoping to find an item 3 here. No good. He will not be getting his item here. Gonna go into Crash though. This is gonna be interesting. Honestly, I don't know if Crash would be the right play without that item 3, but you can still do it. It's not gonna be as clean. Ooh, Slacker gets beat by Bubble.
Oh, you hate to see that too. I mean, you hate to see a lot of things in this seed so far, apparently.
Tell ya.
But our runners are persevering. They're making their way through their respective runs here. Gonna see what lies in store at the end of Bubble Man on Edge's screen.
Right now, does Big Otis only beat 2 Robot Masters right now?
Yes.
So right now, Edge might have a slight lead going in, and if he can find one more item on this Crash, finds a God weakness in Crash, beating him with the Metal Blades.
Huge.
Huge play here, looking for an item. No good, no item in Bubble. So right now, Crash is looking pretty good. Otis makes it through. Edge is going to go into Heat. Alright, so Edge has item 1. A big difference from oh my god, there's a problem. We have Joe's. Welcome to Joe's Shack.
Yeah, and unfortunately, he dipped back just enough where one of those Mecha Joes respawned, so he took a little bit of extra damage. And Edge, taking a rough death in the, what is that, the Super Mario Brothers axes on the bottom of Heatman stage there?
Yeah, them bros axes. And right now, Otis is taking the time to get some energy here. Let's find a Slinky. No good here. Alright, so Slacker is going to be going into Quickman. Hopefully he's trying to see if he can get something going for Quick, but I don't know, Chief.
Well, I mean, we'll see. You never know. Shin's going to be finishing up his fight here in short order at the end of Bubble Man stage.
Yeah, once again, Slacker gets beat out. So right now, Edge is gonna see these bubble. He's gonna see the problem. Oh, excellent work from Edge. But Edge doesn't know about boards glitching. Oh, this could be a problem. And that's a GO.
Yes, sir. And Slacker, we're going to see the back end of Quickman stage with the some Buster Immune shooters there.
Yeah, and with a Joe or two. All right, we got a Wood against Otis. Otis gonna try to go through. Is this the Unga Bunga? No, it's not the Unga Bunga. And this ain't good. That is not a good weapon. Oh, he's in some deep trouble. He's going in deep. And right now, he's about to get stomped on.
Yes, as he just did.
He has an
All right.
E-tank. Let's see if he finds the right weakness, but I don't know. If this is not the weakness, he's gonna have to raw dog it with a bubble, with the regular Buster.
Yeah, I think Buster would be the way to go here, but I mean, we'll see.
He tried the blades. Blades ain't happening.
Yeah, and he's trying Leaf Shield here, but it's only doing 2 damage, so...
It ain't doing enough either. This could be a problem.
I think he's got him down. Does he use the E-Tank? No, he doesn't.
No, he does not. Edge is trying.
Yeah, he's got to be very smart about this, because if he takes a continue here, it's going to set him really far back.
Right now. Uh-oh. Edge go with the item 1 strats. That's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
A very good job. Oh, okay. Use the item 1. You're not gonna. Okay. I respects it. I respects it. Oh, he does not. He did not want to have that respawn. And Slacker gets beat again. And right now, he's got to fight this Leaf, and this Leaf is not giving him a chance. Oh,
he's gonna get it.
He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it, but ooh, that took him forever.
At what cost?
Tell you, he lost an E on that one. Slacker still trying to get this quick out the way. Shadow's taking care of the air. And right now, it looks like Edge will make it on time. We'll go and take a bubble.
All right, well, item 3 gotta be in Woodman, right?
Item 3 is gots to be in wood. Yeah, everybody else has been accounted for. No, hold on, it might be in quick. Quick has not been beaten yet.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So right now, Bubble Man here, this should be easy pickings for Edge. Edge is gonna have a slight lead after having a much better time on. He's gonna have a much better time. Using the bubble lead. Better ammo. What?
Doing a little bubble on bubble violence.
Indeed. And Slacker decided to cut his losses, and he's gonna go and finally get into this quick area. Shadow and wood. So right now, Edge is gonna go into quick. Now, if he doesn't fall into the trap, I'm trying to get some items, he might be in luck. He might be able to hold this 1-stage lead.
Yeah, so interestingly enough, we got a 1-stage lead from both of our lead runners in our races here. Shin Dark Shadow with 4 Robot Masters down, and Edge with 4 down himself against 5 Robot Masters for Big O to us and Slacker.
Yeah, it looks like Edge is not taking any chances. He'll have to cut his losses. Great stuff. So, a flash up. The flash is fast.
He is a fast flash. Say that 10 times fast.
Indeed.
That's gonna E-Tank?
No, he does not. I don't know if he has one.
He does not. Okay. Well, he's gonna have to do some weapon hunting. Hopefully he's got something that's an answer to this.
Otherwise, he's gonna have to raw dog this, and this is not good. Oh, once again, the flash is fast. He wants a piece.
I mean, he might be able to edge him out here with Metal Blade.
Might be able to do it with the Metal Blades, but he's gonna have to.
He is getting very lucky he didn't get contact damage there, and he is able to get through it.
Yeah, he's still about a Robot Master and a half.
And that's our item 3.
That is item 3. It's in quick, so Air Species gonna have Edge gonna actually have a very good chance here, because with that item 3, that means that he can go up the crash walls, the crash gauntlet in Crashman's stage. All right, so right now Slacker's going through air. Meanwhile, Otis is about to go into bubble again. He's technically a stage down, but he still has Crash over him. So technically, it's still about even.
Yes, and Edge is going to find his item 3 here if he's able to get a good... Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Shield.
Leaf Shield! Easily takes down the Flash, and immediately has all 3 items. He has the world is his oyster, and he's going right to wood.
You know, I gotta tell you, man, like, Leaf Shield has been the champion of the Proto Challenge so far. It's been useful for almost everything.
Yeah, so far that Leaf Shield has been an excellent use here, and Looks like Shadow's gonna be going up to Crash. He does have the means here, and ooh, right now Edge is getting harassed by Monkey. Meanwhile, right now, Otis is having a problem with Crash. He does get him down in Bubble Stage, so still about a stage, but again, he still has Crashman over here. So, ooh, not a good look here. Gonna have to use, well, Crash Bomb apparently. And right now, Shin is going to use item 1. Got a telly over here. Not trying to use a whole lot of it. I respect the hustle.
Going to be also trying to troubleshoot a little bit of the game audio issues in the background here as we're trying to keep up with all the action.
Indeed, and right now, both Otis and Slack are in some very bad spots, and oh, Edge gets beat out by a dog. And right now, the big thing here is Otis is down on health and hasn't gotten through.
That hurts.
Into the abyss! And that's a Chia. Oh, that's gonna put him back. Every game over puts our runners that much further back. And Edge finding quick boomerang. And that's a heat. That's a heat. He cannot. He can't take a hit. Oh, he does not beat Heat. Slacker gets beat out. Luckily, he does have an extra life, so he gets to try again. Right now, Shin is going up this. He's quietly but surely going up Crash, and he will be taking the extra life, seeing some Lightning Lords. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Up on top of the treehouse, we have cannons.
All right, and there is Heatman down for Slacker.
That'd be a Deerman location. So right now, Slacker is still about a stage. Oh, going into the longest level with this wood. Wood coming in, and oh, Shin getting pummeled by some leafage. Right now, Otis is trying to get through this air, and it looks like he's having a little bit of a better time here using this very. I don't know how I feel about this heat.
That's it's a little glitchy. It's like a missing number heat.
Missing number heat while kind of not having the ammo counted. Oh, Shadow can't beat the good Wood. Wood is out here taking names and taking numbers, counting bodies.
He do be putting people down, that for sure.
Yeah, and once again, Shin's in a very bad spot. He got stomped on. Meanwhile, this is a metal, and Air Species will take down Wood. He's actually, but here's the close thing here. That is interesting.
So he's down to Crash and Air on Edge. He seems to be pulling ahead. Might actually be looking to finish first out of all 4 of our runners if he keeps up this momentum.
Yeah, we'll see how his Crash goes. Otis does beat down his Air.
As Shin finished up his Crashman stage as well, about simultaneously there.
Yeah, so I saw Metal, Quick, and Wood. So he did beat his bubble. Oh,
and there we go. There's the audio.
We have Shin, and we got Contra in the menu today.
Our apologies about that, folks, but, you know, technical difficulties, part of life.
Always is. And right now, Edge... Alright, so Edge going against the Joe. Got a mech. And he's not going to stick around for that. He's going to leave out of here. Meanwhile, Shadow in Quick. Slacker in Crash. Slacker's finishing up the climb. Meanwhile, Edge is about halfway up the climb. Otis is about to hit the big house, about to hit the tree house. Shadow laser harassing. And right now, Edge looking pretty good. And Oh, Shin does not get through the laser.
He's gonna be having some nightmares about those lasers afterwards. I can tell you from experience.
I would be surprised if he wakes up tomorrow morning not in a cold sweat. And remember, this is indeed elimination. So loser here will be sitting from the stands. Meanwhile, Aerospecie finally finishing the climb. Slacker finishing his climb. Currently right now, Otis, good for where he's going into the treehouse, but considering how Edge ran this, Edge is going to have at least a stage and a half on Big Otis. This was a very good climb for Edge. Shadow still trying to go through going through those lasers. He makes it out of the gauntlet. Now it's time for Slacker to go against the Big Oak, the Green Pine.
And Big Otis is getting in his boss stage within an inch of his life at the boss gate there.
Wait a minute. Is Flash the weakness? Edge! Edge!
Wow, Edge found Flash weakness. I love it.
Oh my god! While everybody else has struggled, he found the one Flash weakness in wood. This is gonna be ugly. Meanwhile, Otis will get down with his quick, but still a full stage down now. Meanwhile, Shadow will be getting his item 3.
Very nice, very nice.
Getting it from quick. He has one left, and it's gonna be heat.
All right, yeah. So one stage left for Edge, one stage left for Shin Dark Shadow against Slacker, who has 3. And Edge's opponent, Big Otas, still has the 2 left. He's going to try to get through this quick man stage, make up a little bit of time, but we'll see how Edge handles these Joes.
We'll grab an extra life. Really good stuff here. Shin had a bit. Shin and Slacker both had problems in heat. Otis not as much, and neither did Edge. But right now, Otis is going to have to go through this quick laser gauntlet here.
That jump was spooky.
Indeed.
I thought it was going to clip him.
And right now, it looks like Edge is making very good use of that metal blade, and he's got the pause. He has that pause buffering for adjustment for his jumps. He's getting it. He's learning the files.
Oh, Shin! Also, that pause buffer right there, he literally clipped the Edge and stayed alive by like a pixel.
Indeed. And right now, he's trying to find the. Wait a minute. Hold on. We heard something on that air shooter. Meanwhile, both Otis and Edge will be going in their respective battles.
Alright, this is going to be the last Robot Master of this Heat Man for, Oh, what the heck?
What? Is he schmooving?
He is schmooving. He made Heat Man schmoove.
Unintentionally, but Edge is going to be the first to the Wily stages.
Yes, alright. And for the last time today, ladies and gentlemen, the best eyebrows in video gaming down on Edge's screen. We bow to the brow.
We bow to the brow.
Hey, and get your guesses in for the Dragon as well. Since in the Proto Challenge, we are using Vanilla Dragon model. So get in the color and the weakness you might think it is in chat. And you could potentially win a lifetime of randomizer seeds.
That's given if you join the community. But, and right now for me, a speed up version of Searchman's, alright. Didn't think I needed it today, but hey, I'll take it. By the way, monochrome, give me that crash. Monochrome with the crash.
Monochrome and crash? Alright, I will go. I'm gonna go sky blue! And, leaf shield, why not? Make it harder on him.
You know what? I ain't even mad at you. We have Urti going with the yellow crash. Edges.
That is Shin out of 8 Robos as well.
Shin out of the Robos. Prop tops harassing. Oh, good stuff here. Right now, Otis is going to be going into his Metal Man, and we'll have to take on a quick. Amphibians.
He's making his way, slowly but surely, up to the dragon.
Doing it as
Sometimes
well.
Those enemy sets will get you.
He will get his item 3 from Quick. Item 1 from
And
Quick, I
item
take
1.
that back. And
Man, that is actually all for Big Otos. Big Otos moving on to Wily stages as well.
Oh, that'd be Slashman. My bad. My bad. And we got Orange and Bubble coming in from JC. And right now, guesses are about to close as soon as we get to the top of this dragon. The top of the tower, we will be closing down shop for the color and weakness of the dragon. Right now, SPC, Edge is trying to find a decent weapon here, trying to get comfortable with it, but doesn't quite commit.
He's just gonna start with Buster like a true man. All right, let's see what it is.
Pink!
Hot pink. That was my
That is-
second guess.
That is Barbie! Barbie Dragon! Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He finds air shooter, but it's not exactly the best one to use.
No, not at all.
Oh, Bubblehead's just so limp.
Oh, it is a problem.
Okay, yeah. All right.
That
I was gonna
is.
say he had missed that.
Oh, I was right. There's that crash.
Does he use the explosion or attempt to try to get the explosion?
Yeah, boy. He gets the explosion. Didn't guess the Barbie color, but that's fine. My crash was good. Alright, so Edge is gonna have to be a little bit. Oh! We got a Joe! Never mind,
Joe's right in front.
we have a Joe.
After the seed these guys have been playing, having Mecha Joes like just come up and smack you in the face in the beginning of this. Oh no!
Misses ride. He won't miss it again, but let's see if it's enough to make it to the end. Oh! Just enough, with 2 units left.
I think he refills a little bit here.
Yes,
Yep.
he does.
Oh, Shin finds the air shooter. I wonder if he hunts for anything else or just tries to stick with it.
Nah, I don't know, Chief. You're about to get blasted. We got Monkey. Monkey
Oh, that's so bad. He took it down.
Oh! Lucky for him, though. Slacker is still 2 stages down, but wow, that's nasty. That's disgusting work. And right now, Edge is about to go to the Pico. Gonna meet up with Pico. Meanwhile, Otis is now taking on the Barbie Dragon in a Barbie world.
All right, and for anybody who's wondering, we actually turned off the randomization for Pico for the Proto challenge as well because honestly, Pico is one of those that's like a test of true grit in the proper tournament.
The infamous Invisible Pico.
Yes. Not only is there invisible Picos in the normal settings for the randomizer, but also their position is randomized when they come out as well.
And yeah, the metal was pretty bad, and also Otis died to the dragon. Slacker dies to Quick Man. Shadow's taking another chance.
Oh boy.
Welcome to YouTube. Checking out the wall weaknesses. He finds air shoot as the wall weakness. Let's go, Edge.
Oh, wow. All right. And unfortunately, Shin takes another death trying to get that air shooter to work. You hate to see it.
You hate to see it, and Wiley. I can see the attempt. Oh, shorted the jump. But Edge is not too bad off right now. Edge is in a very good spot, considering that Otis still has to go through one more. Gotta go through a level trying for Flash, but Flash doesn't work on Wiley's. Wiley.
Just found Crash Bomb, and also just found Air Shooter, but he's gonna keep hunting.
Not gonna get the good news here.
Did he not see that? It worked.
Oh, and he
no.
dies. And right now, somebody's saying that is that's Wiley's supply, life supply of Baja Blast. No, I see it.
Yeah, you're right.
I see it. I can see it. Wiley decided to use his toilet for Baja Blast today.
And you know what? Honestly, we were talking about Pico before, and we've got some Baja Blast. Might get some Taco Bell after this.
I'm just gonna
not
get
a
some
sponsor.
Hashtag not sponsored. I'm gonna get some applesauce after this.
All right, here comes the Guts Tank.
The Dozer. Right now, Edge
and Shin keep going with the air shooter. Like, he has not tried to find another weapon.
And right now, Edge has found the metal blade. Oh, gotta get the Dozer to cooperate.
Oh,
he gets the Dozer to cooperate, and oh, Slacker getting beat out. Shadow getting beat out.
Oh, you're trying so hard to pause buffer over those flames too. Your heart has to go out for the guy.
Yeah, right now though, considering that Slacker is getting beat out on the treehouse, all points considering, right now Edge has gotten a 2-stage lead on Otis.
Yes, and we'll see if Otis finds the right answer here for the dragon, or the answer that'll work for him. As Edge is just moving on.
I think he's panicked.
And you gotta imagine, with the way the seed has gone and the way things have shaken out for all of these runners, considering they do not know where their competition is, I feel like all of them have to be on their back heels right now, just trying to figure out, like, okay, I haven't seen them done yet, I guess I should keep going, I need to focus on my game. At least that would be where my head's at if I was in the situation they're in right now.
I would too, and right now, again, Otis gets beat out. That is now 3 full stages with Edge finally starting the anxiety rooms, and free.
Wow.
Free. I say nothing else. Shin's still trying to get this air shooter, and he
got
goes
knocked off again. Oh no.
Into the abyss. And that's a GO, so he's got to start back from the base of the fortress. Oh, this is getting ugly. Slacker has a chance if he can beat out this Metal Man here. There is no way that Slacker can't make a good comeback here, and he's going to go into the fortress now.
There it is.
Uh-oh,
now we have a race, ladies and gentlemen.
We have a race at the top. Right now, we're just literally writing off that Edge is going to advance.
And frankly, like, I'm sure, like, Slacker just needs to keep focusing and playing. I know he feels like he's super far behind. He has no idea how close he is to Shin right now. And oh my gosh.
And right now, Edge using a little bit of pause buffering to make his way through the, fourth anxiety room, the third anxiety room.
And Otas takes a death and a game over himself. Let's see what Edge finds out here. It is air shooter for the walls, as I believe we found out in Heat earlier.
We actually found that out, confirmed by Edge in Wily 3.
Oh, nice. So now he just needs to hunt for the weakness to the boo beams, which is finally not wood.
It's a bubble, but it is indeed a bubble, so that's actually a lot of ammo here.
Yeah, he's got to be careful with his ammo. Well, I mean, actually, ammo consumption's not bad. He just needs to find his way up there to take care of these guys.
And he does. His ammo count for bubble is absolutely fine.
The consumption was a little bit worse, but all right, awesome. Yeah, no, I mean, he got it. He on
got
the
it.
refights.
Yeah, right now, this is Edge's race to lose.
Yeah, and I got Dark Shadow going to try to take on the dragon once again. It looks like he's going to try some other weapons other than air shooter. And we got Slacker basically just a half stage behind him at this point.
Indeed. And finding the air shooter for bubble right now. Edge is looking good, and oh, no good on the again. Still no good for it. Uh-oh. If Shadow does not find that crash bomb, he does find it.
Can he stay alive?
Can he stay alive long enough to? Oh!
Oh, he paused buffer
He
to
paused-
save himself there.
He does. He did. Oh, wait a
Uh-oh.
minute. Oh, he nearly beefed it. Slacker still only but maybe screens in a fight. So right
By the
now,
skin of his teeth, Shin Dark Shadow makes it onto Wily too.
yeah, but it just gets harder from here.
And to respond to Erdemus in chat, yes, very, very likely. I mean, these are rookie runners to the randomizer here, at least on the big stage. So there are going to be a lot of knowledge gaps.
Indeed. Edge did tell me before he got into tournament that he does know vanilla Mega Man 2 and actually ran it for a while.
Yeah, and honestly, those techniques show in his gameplay. I've noticed a lot of the little things that he does that it's kind of like, oh yeah, no, he knows the game, but the randomizer's an entirely different beast.
Yeah, you may know the game inside and out, but once you get your hands on that randomizer, it is bad. And Otis, again, still struggling on that dragon. So is Slacker. Slacker is also struggling on the dragon.
Yep, as Shin is going to be making his way down to his Pico fight.
And right now, Edge forgot that Flash was the deal. There he goes. He remembers.
There it is, yep. Easy
And-
peasy.
Lemon squeezy with one remaining. And knows he's gonna be able to bust it down this quick. Let's see if Wiley's on Windows or he decided to go to Linux.
Well, let's see if the Wily machine gives Edge a little bit easier time than his last race. And he does find heat right away. Is it good for two?
It is good for two. Oh,
And
Slacker.
yeah, he's taking that E-tank. He's like, I'm not messing around like last game.
Looks like Slacker's screen got screwed over.
Oh,
Did he-
Interesting. I'm
Did he
unsure
d-
what happened there.
Did he DNF?
Get in here.
And victory road for Edge. While we figure out what's going on with Slacker.
Yeah, it looks like there may have been a glitch of some sort, maybe having to do with like a crazy zip issue.
We will confirm with tournament organizers here. And right now, we're trying to find the weakness to the alien. That ain't it. Edge has 3 E-tanks, so he can afford to look around for a minute. It ain't vanilla.
He's got quick boomerang. Just gotta angle it.
You gotta angle it, right?
and make sure you don't die. Luckily, Edge knew. He's like, I need all the E-Tanks in the world after the last run.
He does.
And there it is!
There it
GG's to Edge Telveron with an official racetime.gg time of 39 minutes and 23 seconds, beating out Big Otas. Unfortunately, we will have to say goodbye to Big Otas after this, but we'll let him enjoy his run and try to finish it out the best he can.
It seemed that there was indeed a glitch in the system for Slacker, and we're trying to get him back in there. Shin currently is going to be going to Game 4, and Edge with the GG. Otis did take the forfeit.
Well, yeah, that death again. Unfortunate, but, you know, that was a really, really tough dragon if, you know, you're not, like, weapon hunting. Like, if your mind doesn't go to, wait, this isn't going to work right away, and try something else. Let's see if we can get Edge in here for an interview.
And right now, Shin is gonna be going into his Wily 4, getting ready to go to a pretty tame anxiety rooms.
Yes, welcome back, Edge and GG's. Moving on to the next round of the redemption bracket. Well played.
How you holding, Edge?
I am like a kid in a candy store right now. I have no idea which direction to look, but oh my goodness, that was insane.
Right? No, you played incredibly well. Can you give us some thoughts on the seed?
I mean, this was really much kinder than the last one I just played. It did have a whole lot of good stuff there to keep things moving and shaking, so I wasn't too overly upset with how the level layouts and stuff were on this one.
Yeah, no, one thing I would like to point out, I saw that you definitely had a full stock of E-Tanks going in the refights this time, just in case, which I don't blame you.
And the thankful thing is I honestly didn't need them as I was running through most of that, so it was kind of put me in a good spot.
Yeah, unfortunately, we just got word from the Racetime room that due to some problems overall, there's gonna be a forfeit for Slacker. So all Shin has to do is finish the seed.
Yeah, I mean, you hate to see it, but, like, anything happens, anything can happen. I mean, Vanilla has so many areas where the game can glitch out and soft lock. I would like to go back and review exactly how and where it happened. I'm guessing it was probably on one of the ladders in Wily 1.
And see, I did the damage list of this game, and I've had multiple runs ripped to Airman's Gate, getting pushed back through it, and a couple other places too.
Well, all points considered, Edge, a really clean run here. So it looks like it'll be you and Dark Shadow tomorrow in Losers semifinals.
I am definitely looking forward to it. This was something I was kind of, you and I talked the other night. It was kind of like, okay, well, let's see if I can even try it and do it. And everybody made everything really, really easy. So it was a lot of fun to get into and have some fun with.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, it paid off. You came in, you had a good time so far, at least as far as I can tell. And you've already made it on to another round, won a race, and did it in a great fashion. Like, we were talking a little bit back and forth. I'm assuming you have some, at least Mega Man 2 vanilla experience.
I do, in fact. The most experience, I don't have a lot of experience with the speed run, but I do have, I do damageless gaming on my channel, so I have a lot of damageless experience, which did implement a lot of the speedrun strategies to get through some of the things with no problems.
Oh yeah, I mean, it can definitely show like the small techniques that a lot of like beginners wouldn't even think about, like the pause buffering and everything like that was on a great display here today.
Oh yeah, I kept telling myself because of practices yesterday and things like that to remember to use my pause buffer, especially if it looks like I'm getting ready to fall.
Yeah, there was quite a few situations in this seed where you kind of needed it. With, like, those fat fan fiends on the bottom of Heatman stage.
Yeah, and surprisingly enough, he was the only one of the Forerunners today that actually went in there with item 1. Everybody else raw dogged it and struggled on heat.
I'm just glad I had the item 1 because I was like, well, maybe I can do something with this, and it did help get me over that pit to the end of that. So it was kind of nice.
I got a little interesting tidbit here, real quick for you while we're talking. Shin just showed off a feature of the randomizer where you can actually pause buffer through the time stopper from Flashman and keep going and shooting them. I don't think anybody's done that yet today.
That's not too bad. That's actually pretty fancy. So, while we're waiting on Shin to go through, what's gonna be your game? What's gonna be your thought process going to look like it's gonna be going against Shin in the next round? What's gonna be your game plan? What's gonna be your thought process?
I think I'm just going to stick to what I've been doing. Metal Man and Flash Man, my first couple of levels, because they are the easier levels to get through. Hope for some decent Buster-only enemies, and then just kind of play around with a little bit from there. Kind of feel how, depending on how I'm feeling, what the stages are showing, I'll kind of play it around from there.
Not bad. Oh, Shin got ejected. And also, you're the only one that found that time stopper weakness in wood. That's another thing we found.
Yeah, there was a lot of struggles with Woodman from the other runners. Even veterans won't think to check out Flash, so like it was good to see.
I at least try to do Flash on if I know that I haven't hit them with something and it does, it hasn't worked on anybody, I'll try it once and see. I got told yesterday with it, it'll only work on the Robot Masters, but it doesn't work on anything in Wily Castle, so that's helped a lot of my decisions with that too.
Yeah, that is correct.
And it's absolutely correct.
Saying that Shin actually just used Time Stopper on Woodman in the fights.
He did find it on the rematch, so right now I believe it was Heat. So Wily is not using Windows today. He is on Linux.
Yeah, he finds Heat right away. He's going to be very happy that this is going to go a lot smoother than the last run. But he might try to hunt for something else since he is out of charge heat.
Ooh,
I don't know about that decision, though. Like, I would have tried to go for the,
Oh, no, Quick Boomerang will do. And it's angled up perfectly, so all he has to do is just spam it.
And then the fun part of Quick Boomerang being the alien's weakness was a little fun, too.
Oh
yeah.
You love to see a Metal Blade, a Quick Boomerang, or a Buster Alien.
Alrighty, well, gentlemen, I appreciate the time. I got to go ahead and bounce out of here, but thank you guys so much, and thank you everybody for putting this one on, and I'll look forward to tomorrow.
Yep. We will see you tomorrow in the Redemption Bracket semifinals, going up against who are finishing finish up their race right now. It's been a pleasure.
Been a very good pleasure. Alrighty, Shin is now going to be going against the Alien.
Alright, let's see how they do.
Tell you. No good on the Buster. Gonna look for a charge heat. That ain't gonna be the answer.
He's probably happy that he doesn't find charge heat there since he has no energy.
Indeed, there. Got me. Take a couple body shots.
Oh.
Gotta do a little dancing. No good there. Also, notice here, he does not have.
There we go.
He found it, but he has no.
No health.
No E-tanks.
Yeah, no health, no E-tanks.
But Shin still has 11 minutes. There's no pressure for him right now.
Yep, he just needs to finish it out.
All points considering, though, a lot of our new runners the Proto League is shaping up to have some pretty scary people if they decide to make the jump to take the plunge into the main tournament scene.
I wouldn't say scary. I say bring it on. It's got my blood flowing a little bit, seeing how well people are playing. Like,
yeah, I
want to go to head to head with a couple of these folks.
Shoot, let me add them. Personally, let me add a couple of these guys. These guys looking pretty, looking like snacks. I love it. And right now, it looks like Shin will be finishing this alien up pretty simply.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
All right, and Shin winning his race. A official racetime.gg of 49 minutes and 50 seconds.
Indeed, he will also be advancing. Look at his GG.
And Dragon.
Let's bring him up here.
Indeed.
Hello, welcome, GG's.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the tip really helped from that I got the first round because of the what's it called? The second weakness. Because that dragon was a pain.
Oh yeah.
If I slipped off a few times as well, but we managed. So.
Very good race from you overall, Shin. Definitely saw that there was some struggles this time around. Tell me what you feel. Tell me how you're feeling. Say it with your chest.
I mean, I think this besides the dragon, it went pretty okay, I guess. The fan dudes being in quick was kind of because I normally start with quick to get it out of the way, but yeah, the fact that I couldn't get the items because of the fan dudes standing there, and they were in heat as well. So yeah, it was kind of I had to get inventive, but yeah. So I just started doing other levels until I got the time stopper, so I could do it properly. Yeah.
Makes
Overall, decent. It was a decent seed. Like I've had worse.
Fair enough.
So.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I noticed you did end up finally getting to Crash Bomber on the dragon.
Yeah.
I was so happy for you when you finally decided to switch off.
I slipped off a few. Yeah, but I slipped off a few times as well. I was like, what? I tried to pause it off her, but I still got just like in Flash. I got the momentum, so I moved off the block without actually. I had to readjust basically, and I didn't do that the first few times, so that's why I fell off. But yeah, I'm just happy I managed to make it through the seed. So.
Oh, you certainly did, and in fact, you also moved on to the Redemption Bracket semifinals. You'll be facing Edge Talvaron tomorrow.
Nice. Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's going to be a good race.
Yeah. Hopefully I can get a decent. Hopefully we get a decent seed. And I mean, I'm still learning, so that's hopefully I'll be able to. What I've learned today, hopefully I'll be able to use that tomorrow with the multiple weapons and stuff. Because I thought for the longest time it was only one weapon I could use. But that's my fault. I didn't ask around either, so.
Well, I mean, and you know what? That's the thing. Like, everyone coming in, essentially as rookies, too, like, everyone's in the same boat with, like, having certain knowledge gaps here, certain knowledge gaps there. That's what's made this so exciting for us on the first
we're all
day.
new. Yeah, we're all new as well, so we're newish, so. Yeah. I'm happy to have completed both the runs at the very least, so.
Yeah, it's a lot more than can be said about a lot of people, especially starting off with the randomizer. I know there was a lot of runs I didn't complete back in the day.
Yeah, the funny thing is, this is my first encounter with Mega Man as well, so I've never played Mega Man before. And to start off with a randomizer is kind of... It's a lot to take in with all the weaknesses and stuff, but, like, it's fun. It's been fun. Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah, I'll definitely do some more attempts even after we're done. Oh god. Oh my god, I just got raided.
Oh boy.
What a timing. Oh,
Back to the grind, eh?
yeah. Oh my god.
Hey, you did great today. Everybody that joined us today, you all did a fantastic job. Everyone that played in this challenge today, it's been awesome just watching you guys. I mean, all of you guys are less than a month experience on our randomizer, and the fact that we only had one seed that wasn't completed, or as it mostly completed anyways within the time limit and such. That was great. Besides the unfortunate thing that just happened to Slacker, and then the unfortunate Big Otis to that couldn't complete this last one. But I mean, it was a little bit of a rough start, and then it smoothed out, and we've got our top 4 now. So shout out to everybody.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Then go ahead and do it.
Thanks again. Thanks again for joining.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
And good luck. Good luck tomorrow, man. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, and that being said, we're gonna close out for today on our first day of the Proto Challenge here. What are your thoughts on the day, Charlie?
Dog, I got a headache. I ain't even gonna lie. But it was tight. Like, man, I like it. I mean, like I said just a second ago, we had a little bit of a bumpy round 1, which was kind of expected. You know, that kind of happens on weekend tournaments. But once you find out who's going to be here and who's not going to be here and all that kind of stuff, and you get all the lateness out of the way sometimes, or whatever the case may be, the IRL stuff, and everybody's locked in, ready to play type stuff, you know, things ironed out and smoothed out. We finished on schedule, thankfully, and we're gonna do it again tomorrow. We got semifinals at 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, winners finals at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and then finally losers finals will wrap up tomorrow's festivities at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and then finally on Sunday our grand finals will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So make sure to tune in to that, and big shout outs to Speed Gaming for having us on their network. Big shout outs to RSBC here. What a trooper. Commentated all day long. Big shout outs to Sinister Sama for joining us on commentary booth as well, bringing some of that hype energy we much needed to the last race. Anything else?
For sure. I mean, he was full of hype that race. I loved it. But yeah, no. I think echo most of those sentiments. I appreciate Speed Gaming giving us the opportunity to ever do this in the first place, but letting us put this on, giving us the time slot to be able to make this happen, give these awesome people a chance to play on a stage like this, get used to like what it means to be a part of something so big and so cool. Has been a really great experience today. I've loved getting to know these guys as well. So I'm looking forward to, you know, we talked about before, if any of them want to join the tournament, I'm looking forward to really getting in there and having a chance to compete with some new blood, so to speak.
Yeah, definitely, man. I hope these guys, after we wrap up this weekend, hopefully we see a few of these guys, or all of them even, in the main tournament. That'd be great. And you guys watching at home, please make sure to try out this randomizer. If you want to just ease your way in, maybe try something like the Proto Challenge flags that are kind of new for the season and such, to kind of give yourself a small challenge to learn on. You know, I mean, like I said, Sir Lankolot, he just joined like yesterday, 2 days ago, and he's in winners finals. And then of course, vanilla Mega Man experience helps, and then Edge is the same thing. They both joined the same day, like 2 days ago or yesterday, with like hours left to sign up. So but But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. Make sure to tune in tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and we'll continue with semifinals of the Proto Challenge for 2026.
Yep. Thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yep, see you later. GG's. Bye bye.